Hello, cats and kittens. We are live for another Sunday Funday with me, myself, and Dave.
How you
So
doing,
we're
everybody?
gonna we're gonna entertain you today, and I'm gonna mute that, and we'll have a good time this afternoon. Hello, Aunt Mimi and Bob. Welcome to the stream. I hope you all have a fun time today. We're gonna have some fun. Maybe get into a little mischief. Who knows?
Day's still early.
Yeah. So you got any new albums this week, Dave?
No, I haven't really bought anything. I did order something from the auction, so waiting to get that in a couple days. But yeah, haven't really done
Uh,
any. Just been busy doing regular stuff. Haven't had any time to do any record shopping.
oh yeah.
So.
So, what did you buy in the auction?
I bought an album by this band called Keel. They're kind of local in my area. It's
Oh
called
yeah.
Final Frontier. Yeah,
Uh, any good?
pretty good. They're kind of like a classic metal from the '80s.
Oh, cool.
So it's pretty cool. So I'm sure
Nice.
Patrick probably has it already on his in his lineup.
I'm sure he does.
He's got a ton of songs over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see Mimi and Bob here and all the other ones. You know, I'll be showing up pretty soon.
Yeah. It's a little slow right now because I think there's other streams going on, but
Mm,
people will catch up to us.
yeah, they catch up. Gotta gotta kind of adjust because that's kind of one of the reasons why I do my stream so late at night on Friday nights is because over the weekend there's like it seems like everybody's streaming all at the same time. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to interfere with what you're doing. I'll do my own thing. I'll try to get over to where you're at and then come over. So
Uh, Bob
yeah,
says, 80s metal. You mean soft rock today?
it's pretty much it's pretty much because a lot of the newer metals. I don't know if you've listened to very much of it, but a lot of it gets really aggressive. It's loud. It's fast and stuff. I mean, I like a lot of it, but then there is some of the stuff
Hi,
is just
Kathy.
too much. So hello, Kathy,
Um,
and hello, Jimmy
okay,
Nicole
Kathy,
likes the
you need a
pickle.
wrench. You need a wrench. Here you go. You got a wrench now. That's the
So
one thing I don't think you can do, Dave. You can do everything else, but I don't think you can give wrenches.
I don't think I can give wrenches. I don't know if I
No,
can.
I got full administration for everything else, so I'm the only one that can give and take away.
Okay,
Hey, Jimmy Nickel has a pickle. How you doing?
I think that's the wrenches. I think is handled on the YouTube side, I believe, rather than the
Yeah,
StreamYard side. So that's why you can do that. So, but
hmm
everything else I can do. So
yeah, we're both in control.
there you
So
go.
copy the invite and get ready for people that want to come up.
All right, I can do that. I can definitely do that.
You should catch a European audience of this. You should catch a European audience at this time on a Sunday
Hmm,
evening. Oh, I'm pretty sure I will, Jimmy.
that is true.
And Jimmy, let's hope Doc is going live tonight. I know he went live. I think it was Friday night, according to
Mhm.
Jorgen. They were talking about Disney and other stuff. I forget what monkeys or I don't know. Uh, so Jimmy Nicolette, any news on Joe Mayo? Any new news on him? Because I think he had COVID or something, and he was in the hospital.
Yeah, I heard
I
he's
think you know.
out. I heard he's out
Oh
and he's
yeah,
doing better. Yeah.
yeah. Apparently, had quite a scare there, and the doctor said
Mhm.
to him. Apparently, according to Robert P, he said, uh, "Joe, you're lucky to be alive." Mm. Ugh.
Yeah, a friend of mine, he wasn't feeling good and he went into the doctors and stuff, and then they ended up doing a quintuple bypass. I didn't know
Oh
he
my
had that
god.
many, but yeah, they were calling his because he was in the process of having a heart attack. He just thought he felt terrible, like he's coming down with the flu, and it was called the
Oh, so it was like a
Widowmaker.
heart
Yeah,
attack.
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah. It
didn't
was
know
like
that.
the major heart attack where every passage was almost completely blocked.
Dang.
So yeah, but he's doing well. That was a number of years ago, but so he's doing very well now. Never know. Yeah, Jimmy
Yeah, and
says
all
it was
depends
something with
what
his
you eat
mom.
too.
Yeah, yeah. This guy never had very healthy eating habits. Everything was deep fried and covered with cheese or something.
Now he's just drinking water. He's watching what he eats. Oh, I think I'll just have a salad. Like I love watching the record store reality videos
Hmm.
when what's his face there Bazooka Joe goes to the restaurant. He buys a double burger, hot dogs, and fries, and that. And Joe goes and bugs the shit out of him about it. Said, "How can you eat that?
Yeah, it's a lot of grease. Too much grease. Your
That's a
body
lot of
wasn't made to.
cholesterol right there,
Yeah.
man."
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Your body wasn't made to handle all that. You can handle some, but not a ton like that.
Well, I started watching this series last night on Amazon Prime. Do you have Prime?
Hmm.
It's with Chloe Grace Moretz. It's I don't know if it's a sci-fi, but it's kind of a time travel kind of show. It's called The Peripheral,
Hmm. Sounds
and it's like
interesting.
you put this headset on your head, okay?
Hmm.
Then you get plugged in, and you close your eyes and you count backwards to one, and then you think you're in a virtual reality in somebody else's body, but it's in real time.
Hmm.
So you think you're playing a game, but it's actually you're back. You're in the future.
Oh wow.
So I watched the first episode, and there's a second episode because the premiere they always give you a couple of episodes
Hmm.
to get you hooked.
Hmm.
And I have to say, I really like this show. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds like it has like a little bit of elements of the Matrix in there, a little bit of Quantum Leap, a little bit other things. It's not from what you're describing it as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was his lungs. Okay, that's what
Okay.
I figured.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Twilight Zone. I used to love all those episodes and stuff. So
I've only seen the Twilight Zone movie. Remember the beginning with Dan Aykroyd? You want to see something scary? Then he turns into yeah.
yeah, yeah, that was good. Because a lot of those ones that are on there, they remade from the original episodes. Like the one with the young boy and he makes his sister disappear and stuff. That was from a very early episode that starred Billy Mummy from Lost in Space.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really good. There's a lot of really good ones. And then the episode with Dan Aykroyd where he's taking the guy in the ambulance after he sees the monster on the plane. That was actually from I'm trying to remember the name of the episode. Something that has something to do with it happened at 20,000 feet or something, and there's a gremlin on the plane that's seen by William Shatner, which is really good. It's real young William Shatner, kind of
Mm.
looks like pre Star Trek, so very young William Shatner, but it was really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bill's saying he's agreeing with me. Says it sounds like Matrix and Quantum Leap.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like something the show you're talking about. It sounds like something else I've seen, but I can't put my finger on what it's called now. But yeah, time traveling. It's interesting to see what people do when it comes to time traveling and stuff. It's a lot easier to go backwards in time because we kind of have an idea what happened, but going forwards, it leaves a lot open to the imagination.
I know.
And if not done correctly, it comes across looking kind of cheesy. But if you do it a good job, you can really suspend disbelief and have something quite interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
It's a little gory because they take an eyeball out
Oh,
and they show it. Well, I
uh-huh.
watch a lot of horror movies, so I'm used to
Yeah.
seeing shit like that. Doesn't bother me one bit.
Hmm.
Where's Jen?
Um, she should be coming on. I think she was. I just woke her up a little bit ago, so she should be coming on here in a little bit to say hello.
Oh, yeah, because I'm like,
So,
Jen's usually here because everybody gets
yeah.
excited when she gets in the peanut gallery.
Hello, Stone Cold ET.
Hello, thank you. Stone Cold ET, who are you? I don't know if I remember you. Please identify yourself. I know you're not a troll. I can tell that, but just tell me who you are. But you have to earn. I'm not giving you a wrench because I don't know who you are, and you have to earn it. I just don't give them out randomly.
Mm-hmm.
I have to know the person for a long time. I mean, I'd only met the Lamb that one time, but he got a wrench because I knew he was a good guy.
Yeah, he had a bit of a reputation. Yeah, Stone Cold ET. I don't see any videos on his channel, and it looks like he just joined yesterday.
Uh,
So
I
he's new
catch you
to
over at
YouTube.
Doc's channel. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, you're welcome to stay in the chat and hang with us, but no wrench yet until I get to really know you. You have to earn that part.
Yeah.
That's my rules on my channel. Once I get to know you a bit more, then we'll talk. So last night and the night before, the Raptors lost.
Oh no.
And last night, something really weird happened. Okay, Christian Coloco, he's a new guy for the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
This is basketball we're talking about here. And well, he tripped over. Oh, Astro Zombie.
Oh,
Oh,
he's putting
okay.
together a second channel. Okay.
Now I think I know who you are. Yes. So this other guy from the Miami Heat. His last name is Martin. I forget his
Mm-hmm.
first name. So they kind of got in a little tangle and they fell to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And Coloco was trying to get up, and the other guy, Martin, was standing over him talking smack.
Mm.
And then he got up, grabbed him, and pushed Coloco over into the crowd, right into the chairs, and a whole bunch of people, like staff, players, were all running in there trying to pull them apart.
Mm.
And all Coloco did, he didn't punch him or anything. He just put his
Mm-hmm.
arm around his neck to try to pull
Mm-hmm.
himself up.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what happened? They both got ejected from the game, and Coloco
Yeah.
did nothing. I said, that is
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah. They do that sometimes. It's
The other
like,
guy deserved to be ejected from the game, but not Coloco. He did nothing.
yeah.
I don't know why they decided on both, because the other guy didn't even throw a punch.
Yeah, but I guess they just thought both were at fault, so they just said, rather than trying to be accused of playing favorites, we'll just get rid of both of them. Sometimes that's what they do, unfortunately.
No, I didn't like the call. I
Yeah.
wasn't happy with that call. I was like, no, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Why would you even do that?
Yeah, it's too bad I know things happen when you're playing sports and stuff, but it's poor sportsmanship when you get into fights. You gotta leave that to the hockey games, right?
Yeah. I don't watch much hockey. I'm more an NBA kind of guy.
Oh, good. Yeah, this lady, this place I used to work, she was the head of our department, and she was talking about her sons were really involved with hockey and stuff. And they came a couple times to visit, and I go, "Do your boys play very often?" She goes, "Oh, they play all the time." I go, "Well, I couldn't tell." She's, "Well, why that?" I go, "It looks like they still have all their teeth." She looks at me. I go, "Well, hockey players are known for getting fights and losing teeth, but they have all their teeth, so they must not be playing very much." She got a little offended over that, but it was I just meant it in a joking manner, but Oh, have you got Revolver coming in? Yeah, Mimi wants to know.
Me, no.
Okay.
Actually, I found the actual. I don't. It's only 1 minute and 47 seconds, so I don't think I'll get a clean for this. But I'm going to show you the actually what happened.
Oh,
And you
okay.
tell me that Coloco didn't do anything, because he didn't.
Okay.
All right. Share screen. Here we go. Okay.
Hello, Calvin.
Okay, here we go.
Bob.
Let's make this big and unmute it.
Continued and a technical foul shot. Siakam. Shot doesn't go. Coloco in a foul, and now Martin and Coloco. Coloco's not messing around.
Oh, wow.
It spills out into the crowd. OG Anunoby is there. And Gary Trent Jr. on the scene. And you see Johnny Attilia. Security, Bill Bevan as well for the Toronto Raptors there. And tensions flaring here. Christian Koloko wasn't backing down. Caleb Martin. And Martin wrapped his arm around him, and then Martin stood right up over top of Koloko. Watch it right there at the elbow, pushes him.
Oh, wow.
And Koloko falls, and then Martin stands over top of him. And Koloko then, you see where he just kind of put his left arm around Martin, and why Martin was standing over top of him.
He definitely incited it for a hostile act.
That is what is he?
What are you doing?
What is he doing?
Yeah, Martin definitely incited that.
Yeah.
See, Koloko did nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's too bad.
And they both got
Mm-hmm.
ejected from the game, which is kind of, well, Martin should have been the only one that got ejected from the game, not Koloko, because you saw it. Koloko did nothing.
Yeah, and it looks like the other guy standing over him, and he's standing up. He's getting ready to say, "Hey, what's going on?" And then he just kind of like pushed him into the crowd. So that's
Hey, Calvin.
yeah.
Because he
Yeah, Mimi thought that was his name was the same as a Beach Boys song.
maybe
No.
Astro Zombie. Yeah, maybe. That's crazy. Like,
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's
I know some people are so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't they see that Martin? Couldn't the officials see that Martin was the one that pushed him?
It looked like it from all the angles, but I mean, wherever they're sitting, I mean, who knows what they saw? Maybe there was some other stuff going on earlier in the game or pregame stuff. I mean, we
Not
don't
that I know of.
Yeah, maybe they've got it. Maybe these guys have it. Some of the guys have a history of stuff going back and forth and stuff. So who knows? Maybe they had a beef going.
And the guy you saw at the beginning there, Kyle Lowry, he tackled foul
Mm-hmm.
because he started mouthing off at the refs.
Yeah. That could have been part of it too. I mean, if they're mouthing off at the refs and then something happens, they're like, you know what? But we don't care who started. Both you guys are out of here. The refs kind of get to a point where they've had enough, and they're just like, nope.
But like the announcers were saying, they don't know why Martin was doing that to Koloko.
Yeah.
Just standing over him talking smack. I'm like, what the hell? And then the guy's trying to get up, and then he pushes him into the chairs.
Yeah.
Man, that was like a battle royale. Everybody just piled in. It's like one big giant pile driver.
Yeah. It's like watching baseball games. Sometimes you'll see the guys getting in fights and stuff, and then the dugouts on both sides come out, and everybody starts fighting with each other and stuff. It's just, POV says it's nice to see your man cave, Jim.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Thank you, Eric. I haven't
and
seen you in a while.
Bob agrees. He said that was odd. He thinks there's more to it. Yeah. There's got to be
There
more
has to be.
Yeah.
Stuff we don't know, but that was a shocker. And to think I saw that live last night.
Like,
you think I'm going to get a strike or a clean for playing that?
I don't think you're going to get a strike. Even though it was just a short video, it depends. You might get a little notification, and it's nothing that's going to affect your channel.
No.
So, yeah.
Well, I explained it to you, but I figured, well, you know what? It would be better if you physically saw what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It makes more sense. So I said, well, you know what? I'm going to take a risk and show it because I want everybody to see exactly what went down. James, with you being a Canadian, is Bret Hart the best there is there and what there was? And The best there will ever be. Hmm. He was pretty amazing for what he did. But you know what? To me, my all-time favorite has to be Hulk Hogan, hands down. To me, Hulk Hogan's the best in my eyes. What about you, Dave? Wrestling.
Um, I'm so far out of wrestling. I used to watch it with my nephew a little bit. During the days of like Hulk Hogan, Iron Sheik, and Junkyard, and Roddy Piper and stuff. It was just. I know he liked Hulk Hogan, so I guess I'll just go with Hulk Hogan. Hulkamania.
Yeah.
Hulkamania's running wild, brother. That's the best Hulk Hogan I can do.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
I know it's all fake, but it's fun to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! He just hit him with a steel chair.
Speaking of wrestling, there's an older movie came out. Oh, when did it come out? It came out sometime in the early '80s or late '70s, and it starred the Fonz, Henry Winkler.
Oh wow!
He was an actor, and he's trying to get work, so he couldn't get work, so he actually became a wrestler. And it's pretty funny show. It's pretty funny. But he calls himself the Professor, and the guys are acting like they're afraid of him. And they're all getting together and they're staging all the stuff that they do. But one of the things, he comes out and he's got like a fake beard, and he goes and he looks at him. And he does this thing with his fingers and he makes him go like that. And the guy just stops and he kind of falls over, like he's got some type of mind control over him. It was pretty silly.
Well, if you like wrestling movies, this is a true story. It stars Florence Pugh, the one who played the sister in Black Widow
Mm-hmm.
of Scarlett Johansson. It's called Fighting with My Family.
Oh, okay.
Very good movie. If you're into wrestling. As Paige. Yes. Correct. I was going to say something I forget. Oh, yeah. Well, the other day I went on Sflix. You know Sflix?
Mm-hmm.
Online?
Mm-hmm.
And I watched Halloween Ends.
Mm.
And I have to say, it was quite different from what I was predicting. It's a little slow. There's not much Michael Myers. But it was okay. Not the best of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give any spoilers for those who want to watch it and stuff. So it was okay. Not as good as the others.
Have you seen all the Halloween movies in the series so far now, or?
Oh yes, I've seen all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of the earlier ones, the acting was kind of like, but yeah, it was. I liked how they did the first two, how they take place on the same night. It's just a continuation.
Yeah.
And I just recently got a chance to see Halloween 2 after all these years, and it's nice how they show what happened after the first one, where he gets shot and you think he's dead, and then he's coming back to look for her, and then they let you know what's going on after that. So I don't know how many people have seen it. I don't want to say too much because it ruins things for a lot of people. It's like,
yeah,
I don't want to be that guy.
Oh, I wish I was in the cast, Bob, because I have a major crush on Captain Janeway. I play the part of her lover.
There you go.
Yeah, my friend Sean Spins, he did all those graphics for me that you see.
He does good work with your graphics. He does all your graphics, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does good
And
work.
you think I would go, and Bob, and you think I would go for 7 of 9 because she's hot. Well, she is hot. I think she's attractive, but I have to think for Captain Janeway.
Everybody has their own thing they like, I guess.
Oh yeah. So you want to see my Star Trek Next Generation series?
Sure.
All right, let me grab it. It's just right over here.
Part was reserved for Q. There you go. hopefully I haven't missed anybody in here. Looks like we said hello to everybody. It's good to see Calvin around. I haven't seen you around for a while, Calvin. Hope things are well for you. And Astro Zombie, I'm glad you changed back to Astro Zombie because I was like,
Okay, I gotta make
who
that
you
so.
were. So.
Can you make
Okay.
me big, please?
Alrighty.
And I will show you. Here we go. Some are DVD and some are Blu-ray, but they're all cheap at my old drugstore I used to go to, so I got all of them there.
Oh,
so
okay.
Here we have season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the spine.
Wow. How many discs are in that one?
Well, let's open it up and see. And it shows you all the episodes here.
Okay.
Got 7 discs.
7 discs, yeah.
And I love how it has like the captain's shirt there, the way the thing looks. Now let's open this.
They do a nice job with packaging on their stuff, yeah.
I know. Here's the first 3 discs here.
Mm-hmm.
Now the last one's hard to get out. If it'll cooperate. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Beep. 2 to beam up. Bring Dave up. Oh, I just realized this thing comes all the way out. I didn't know that. First time I saw that. Okay, let's see here. We've done that side. Here's disc number 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, let me close that. Okay, hold on. And there's a book inside, but I'm not going to take it out. Let's put that back in. Okay,
Bob.
So there's season 1. Okay.
Bob says he had to subscribe to Paramount Plus just so he could watch all the new Star Trek series.
You can also watch on Netflix too. Here's season 2.
Okay.
This introduced Guinan. And here's all the discs. We have disc 1, disc 2, and 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
Well, you don't need 7 discs because, Blu-ray can hold more stuff than what the other ones can. So here we go. This is the one with the best of both worlds, where Picard becomes a Borg, Locutus.
Mm-hmm.
So we got season 3.
Okay.
Resistance is futile. And then we have the discs again. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. And 5 and 6.
Okay.
Some of them vary.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have season 4. And this has part 2 of the Borg there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, best of both worlds. All right, let's see how many discs we got in here. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. Again. Okay. Now we go back to DVD. Now we have season 5. I like that shot of Girardi.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite guy here?
I've never really watched any of that series.
I like Girardi. I think Girardi's cool, and I like Data. This is Data here. He's an android.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's see what's inside here. Disc 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. So we got that. And then we go back to a big box for season 6.
Mm.
And there's 7 discs in here again.
Okay.
Well, I really don't have to pull that one out.
Nah. It's...
We know the drill for that one. I don't want to bore you with all that. Hey, Victor. And then the final season, season 7.
Wow, that's pretty cool. You got the whole set there.
Yep, I got all of them. How many discs are in this one? 6 discs. 7 discs, actually. There we go. So that's my Star Trek Next Generation. Right, you made me small.
All right. Bob says a little bit of trivia. Said Whoopi Goldberg was a huge was a fan of Star Trek. Always wanted to be on the show. Say created a role for her. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and I also have the original series, which were burnt copies of it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't afford to buy everything, so.
Yeah, it starts adding up when you start buying a lot of stuff. Yeah.
But I have both because these are both where I actually started into Star Trek. Actually, it was Star Trek Next Generation that got me into Star Trek. Because my friend made me watch it with him one time, and I really got into it. And I was like, "Oh my god, I really do like this show." Had to leave Star Trek tapes behind in family home. How come, Victor?
Maybe he left them behind for others to watch or something. Yeah, my mom was a big fan of the original Star Trek. I think she likes the new series too, but I remember as a kid, I used to, like, for Christmas time, I'd get a lot of Star Trek related toys just because she liked Captain Kirk.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty funny.
So here's my little take on if Captain Picard was gay and he liked Mr. Worf. Mr. Worf, you look sexy in that uniform. Thank you, Captain. Well, it was well produced. The original Star Trek can be hard to watch today. The special effects are so bad compared to Next Generation and others. And the corny, cheesy fight music. Da, 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 da.
Oh, they sold the home, so he was evicted from the home. So sorry to hear that, Victor.
And there was one where they're in these caves and stuff, and Spock had the mind meld with a creature that looked like a big giant piece of lasagna.
Yeah.
And then Bones had to do an operation on the lasagna monster.
Oh, yeah, they were working with what they had, though. The creativity that went into it. It's like, okay, what can we do with this monster? And it's like, well, I know. Let's make him look like lasagna. I'm not scared anymore. I'm just hungry. The 60s babes are hot. They had a lot of very beautiful women in those TV shows. I think that was.
Did you notice how the Star Trek uniforms on the original series for the women were so short?
Yep.
Wow. Even Deanna Troi had a few outfits like that on Next Generation.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who does the voice of the computer?
Who's that?
I think you pronounce her name Marjorie Bennett or something. Okay. And she was married to Gene Roddenberry.
Oh, okay.
They won't have all the Voyager tapes. Got 6. Wow. How many seasons were of that, Victor? See, I like that we talk music, but then we go to TV series and movies. I like to change it up as sports. Change it up a little bit. Just gives it variety.
Exactly.
We can just randomly jump around to different things. and make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So if you watch it,
Are you a fan of the show Stranger Things? Have you seen any of that? I'm sure you have, right?
I've watched all the seasons.
Yeah. Like the very first one, I like how they package it. They made it look like an old VHS tape.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Here,
then you open it
make
up.
it so big and
All right.
you can show it off better.
Yeah, there's actually a sleeve. I don't even have the sleeve here handy, but there's a paper sleeve that looked like just how you used to get DVD or VHS tapes when you go to the video store. And it looks like a tape. It's upside down. There we go. Looks like it, and you can see the spools for the tape.
That
And
is
then
so
also on
cool.
the back. They did a lot of detail on this. And then it opens up just how the tape would have the tape part right in here. And then you open it up and you got your DVDs. And this one also has the Blu-rays in here. And it has poster and some other things in there. So,
Oh, wow.
but I just thought it was cool how they made it, since it's set in the 80s and they made it look like a VHS tape from the 80s. I thought that was just kind of cool.
Now, everybody would think that everybody's favorite person in the film, in the character, would be 11. But for me, it's actually Max. I like Max. Max has something going for her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she loves music and she's outgoing, but she kind of keeps to herself at the same time. But I like her character.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought, Victor. 7 seasons.
Yeah.
And did you ever see Star Trek, the series Enterprise?
I have not.
Well, that's the guy that was on Quantum Leap, playing the captain.
Oh, okay. Scott Bakula? Is that his name?
Yeah, Scott Bakula, yeah.
Yeah.
Majel Barrett was also Nurse Chapel and the voice of the computer. That's right, Bob. I like the way Star Trek mixed with other shows like Scotty Comes Back or Deep Space Nine and Next Generation. Yeah.
It's nice when they do crossovers like that.
Well, one of my favorite two-parters on Star Trek Next Generation, where we get to see Sarek and Spock. Unification.
Mm.
That was a good episode. Well, I should say 2-part episode, if you will. Oh, we got 9 people in here. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Just went up to 10. That's good.
Yeah. Well, it'll take a while, but it'll.
Yeah. Usually people come in over time and stuff. And
I used to get nervous in the beginning when I started doing this, but because I thought I'd never get a lot of people, but I just be patient, and I know people will come.
Yeah, people will come over time. Yeah, Walrus asking. I won. It's funny. I did win one album by this band called Keel. They're a metal band from the early '80s. Yeah, it was all right. I was just kind of getting caught up in the bidding and stuff. I thought it was going to go for more and stuff. So I actually bid on it to kind of help bump up the bid a little bit, but I ended up winning it. So it's okay. It's a good album. It's all right. So, but I beat out Malia and some other people that were interested in it. So,
did Malia get anything at all?
I was out running errands. I saw a little bit of the auction. I think she got a few things. So
who I know Patrick and Wax were doing it. Was there anybody else selling anything?
It was just the two of them, and they went for about 3 hours back and forth. So they sold a lot of stuff.
And I can just guess right now that Wax had a lot of jazz stuff.
Yeah. It seems like he always has jazz, but that's his thing. So that's it. All right. Yep.
Did Jen see anything she liked?
She totally forgot the auction was on. She was watching some true crime documentaries on YouTube. She kind of got wrapped up in some stuff with that. There's a lot of crazy stories going on. A lot of interesting stories. A lot of tragedy, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's her face there? Groovy Lisa in the group chat there on Facebook. She was showing us pictures of all the different people. in the PC community with different pictures. Where's that who's making those?
I don't know. I think Lisa was making those or somebody. I don't know. I know there was another channel that they shared that was making. It's called the video or the vinyl community something or another. I don't know. She had the link in there, and then somebody started making ones with us, and I'm like, that doesn't look like me.
Oh my god, I was on the floor when she showed me the one that was supposed to be her.
Yeah.
So, oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know if I insulted Lisa by laughing, but I couldn't help it. I had to laugh at that one. I said, oh my god,
Yeah.
oh no.
That was pretty funny.
And Roger says, James, Dave, so lifelike. It's like you're on my TV screen at the moment. Amazing. Well, that's cool,
Yeah.
Roger.
Good to see you, Roger.
So, Roger, did you go to the auction last night? And did you win anything interesting? Let us know in the comments below.
So,
Inquiring minds want to know.
mm-hmm.
Hey, that rhymes.
Yeah, and I'm ready to put the link out there whenever you're ready, and you just tell me when.
Well, wait a bit.
All right, we'll wait a while.
There's nobody here that would want to come up, I don't think.
Okay.
We'll just wait a while. We'll just wing it and see how it goes.
That's fine. That's fine. We can definitely wing
Unless Roger wants to. Roger, you want to come up on camera? I haven't had you on my stream yet, and I'd love to have you on camera. I'd be honored if you would join us if you want to. I'm not going to force you. Only if you want to. Just let us know, and Dave will put the link out for you, because he's my new wingman, if you didn't know.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Make people big.
And you're also here to entertain with me and be my co-host.
Exactly.
See, from now on, when we do our streams, I'm putting your name in there too.
All right, I appreciate that.
Because it's just not my stream. I want you to have some credit too, because just so people know I'm not using you, because I never would.
No, you wouldn't. So just appreciate being here and helping you out.
I need it. I need it big time, because I want my streams to improve and get better. But having you here really helps. Oh, what's Roger saying? Making big.
Okay.
All right, let's see. You can read it.
I watched the auction, but I didn't buy anything. I'm going on holiday later this week, so I'm watching my budget. No on screen for me. Thanks. Just saying hi. Listening, cleaning my house. Okay, there you go.
Oh, cool.
It's got John while he's doing stuff. He's multitasking. There you go.
Wow.
They argue on the auction when they start the bid and then play grade the record. Yeah. There's a lot of lag sometimes between when they're showing stuff and the countdown, and so they try to do their best, and then they still can't keep everybody happy. People are saying, I got in when there's like 2 seconds left. So, but Patrick and Waxed are very fair. They could see something, go, oh, wait a minute, we're going to take that back because somebody bid a little bit more. But what they see on their end when the auction ended, they do it right there. So they're just, like they've said, they're only hurting themselves by not collecting more money for something. But yeah, they do play grade the records a lot. This is VG plus. It's not quite mint, but it's plus. So, but yeah, there's a lot of things that I saw on there. I go, yeah, some of the stuff they were showing I already had. They had some good stuff, and then other things is like, yeah, it's not really within my interest. So, but there's something for everybody on there, which is good. Yeah. So we'll see what we get. So
was there any Beatles?
I think there was one Beatles thing. Like I said, I was running errands, so I didn't have a chance to watch every minute of the auction. So there was yeah, what's VG plus then say it looks mint? They can't really call it mint if they played it, I think, more than twice or something. I'm not sure what the exact rules on there, but they say it's pretty close to being perfect, but there might be a little tiny crease in the corner. People are super picky when they get stuff. This is why they grade all their stuff. I sold some CDs that I had years ago on eBay, and I sold them for like super, super cheap. And I said they're used. They've been used for a long time. they're used, and I'll sell them for like $1 a piece. And then I listed a couple, and then they sold really quick. And then I was getting notifications. Oh, the case. I was hoping for a brand new case because if I hold it a certain way, I can see little scratches. And then somebody else complained that there's a little crease from when the liner was taken out and put back in. I'm just like, no. I just pulled everything else I had. I said, I'm just going to listen to these. I was just trying to clean up to have some room for other stuff, but I'll just put them off to the side. And if somebody asks about them later and wants them, I'll just give them to them because I don't want that headache anymore. But people were complaining. That's why they grade stuff to say, this is, VG, looks like mint because it looks like brand new. Let me just grab something random.
VG Plus is very good, right?
Yeah, VG Plus, as it stands for, very good.
Okay.
It's like actually giving it like a letter rating, like saying it's a A plus. Like VG would be like an A. But see, like this here, this is probably the most expensive record that I have so far. But this was a very important record. This was the first, not this actual one I have in my hand, but the record here was the very first one that I bought with my first paycheck when I was 15. It was Ozzy Osbourne's Diary of a Madman. And it's been released a few times, but this is actually an original OG on the Jet label. And it came with the original liner and stuff. And this would be, I don't know how they'd rate it. The record is rated really good. The record's rated, I would say the record's probably rated VG. It plays really well, no noise, no scratches. But the cover, it's seen some damage, some pretty bad damage. Some people would like walk by this because of that damage. You don't listen to the covers, you listen to the records. And this one I actually paid $80 for.
Wow.
But it was more of a sentimental thing, so like I said, it was the first record I bought with my first paycheck for my first real job. And yeah, it was pretty exciting. Went to a store. This is when I lived in Maine. Went to a store called Laverdier's. Do they have those in Canada, I think? It's like a super. It's like a super drugstore. It was pretty cool. That the store. It's kind of like a. I'm trying to think what you might have up there. It's kind of like a big, like a. What's a big drugstore that you guys have there? Like a Long's Drug or a Save-On's or.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we have here in New Brunswick.
Okay, because this place was like it was kind of weird because I was like about 15 and I was used to seeing like you have like grocery stores here and drugstores over here and record shops here. This was all in one. You had like a section that had like records and tapes, and then you had another section. Yeah, it's great. You didn't pay too much for yours. It's a lot better record than Blizzard of Oz. It was. They spent a lot more time engineering it and stuff. But I was saying, Laverdier's, I used to go there all the time to hang out with my friends because they had an arcade in there with all these video games in one section of the store. And then they had like a regular grocery store with all the shelves. Then they had a full pharmacy. And then they also had an entertainment section. And they had like a little bit of accessories, not clothes, but like gloves and mittens and boots and stuff for the snow and different things and stuff. It's kind of an interesting idea of the store, but anyways. But yeah.
Well, when I was watching the Heat game last night with the Raptors, I saw on the actual court, well, they kind of stream it down onto the court, and they were promoting the the place called the Bay. Remember the Bay?
Yeah.
That's a Canadian company. I said, why are they promoting that in Florida, in Miami? I'm like, that's a Canadian thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of weird to see that, but I said, oh my god, I remember the Hudson Bay blankets, and they were so freaking itchy. It's like, oh, we had one growing up.
There you go.
Yeah.
So when you're growing up, did you watch a lot of MTV? Was MTV a big thing for you?
Not here. We had something. The equivalent of that was called Much Music.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, I was kind of looking into that because I was going to ask you about that, but it looks like the way the structure of the Canadian broadcasting is like they'd limit how much entertainment they would allow to be on TV because most of it's supposed to be kind of geared towards minors for like more educational programs. So I think they only allowed to show like maybe 10 or 12%. And I know there's a couple when their MTV Canada came.
Hey, Chad.
I know that Much Music like tried to get them in trouble for showing too much outside the 10% of scheduled time or something. But it was pretty big here. It was really big. When I was a freshman in high school, this was many years ago. This was like back in 1981. MTV had launched in August, and I didn't have cable, but my friends had cable, so I'd go over to their house and watch. And there's other video programs that are around, but this was like the first program that was like music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They'd interview people before they had all the talk shows and different things and stuff. And it was pretty exciting. You'd get to, and that's how me and a lot of my friends got introduced to lots of new music. We listen to, rock and metal and stuff. They would learn about, these different hip hop artists and, pop artists that we would not necessarily listen to hanging out with our friends, but we'd start to see, oh, hey, they're pretty good. And then we'd build our record collection from stuff that we were introduced to through MTV. And also it influenced fashion too, a lot, especially with the girls. A lot of the girls were coming to school dressed like Madonna, kind of how she was dressed during on the video. I don't know if you've seen it, Like a Virgin, with all the gloves. And it was weird because everything was all lacy and day glow and stuff for the girls. The guys usually just dress like however they wanted, but there's a lot of guys who dress like Duran Duran, and then there's lots of guys who dress like Michael Jackson and just different. So it's kind of interesting to see how the impact of that had kind of filtered through the school and stuff. And instead of everybody talking about what do you do over the weekend? What was your programs were you watching stuff? Everybody's talking about, hey, did you see that video by Michael Jackson? Did you see that other video by, Tears for Fears? You see all this, so it was pretty exciting times.
But now Much Music and MTV's kind of changed.
Yeah, they don't play music
show
anymore.
A lot of music videos anymore. Now they show movies. They got TV shows on there.
Yeah. A lot of that had to do with their the financial backing that they had. They were saying, you know what, this was great when you guys did it, but it's kind of run its course. This is where the money is, doing reality TV, and then it became movies and other stuff. So it just kind of went out the window after a while.
Like they took out the good old days, like because I used to go to high school, and I was bullied a lot, and I'd love to get home, and at 4:00 in the afternoon there was video hits. I get so excited to get home to watch all the music videos and stuff. Like those days are gone. Like they don't show good stuff like that anymore.
No.
Just Go Bowie Heroes 45th like mixed movie soundtracks, heavy digital sound. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, maybe he's saying look up the Bowie's 40 Heroes 45. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what am I reading here.
Yeah, and Bob was saying
that's because half the Canadians live in Florida in the winter.
That's
very true, Bob. You got a point there. I'll give
and
you
also
that
New Yorkers in Florida too.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Getting back to an earlier comment, Victor was saying that Bowie's Diamond Dogs was kind of a strange record. It was kind of interesting, and he's always gone through different changes. I've been a pretty big, not a huge Bowie's fan. I don't know all the trivia and stuff, but I love his music.
What's the cover where he's in it? Where he's got the long hair, he's in a dress.
Oh, that one.
It's kind of in my head, but I can't remember
I can see it, but I can't think of what it's called, because I know there's the one where it's him and a girl and they have their faces are done up and it's called Pinups.
I Hi, Abby.
Sold the world. I can't think of what it's called now. I can visualize it, but I can't think of the name of it.
Hmm.
So, but that was a fairly earlier one too. Maybe somebody in the side knows. I don't know. But Diamond Dogs was the one that was it was like a cartoon type drawing with David Bowie as a dog, and he's kind of stretched out, and then there's these women around him that are made to look like dogs as well.
Yeah, there's two different album covers for
Yeah.
that because some show is privates and other covers don't.
Yeah, most of them.
That
don't.
was
I
a
think there's
controversial cover when that came out. I remember.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like the Butcher cover in a way.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not worth as much as an original Butcher, but it's probably worth something because
it won't go over well as like the Butcher cover would, but yeah. Like my new picture name on YouTube. Yeah, I like it, Abby.
Okay, he said Victor says that's one version of Man Who Sold the World. I have one where he's
right. Yes.
It's like a picture of him playing guitar and he's like doing a kick or something. That's the version I have. So.
Oh, I love that cartoon. I love that guitar in there.
And then Abby says they like their new picture and name on YouTube.
Yeah. It's pretty. I like it. I like it a lot.
Good stuff.
But I remember I was told, and I saw on what's it called, YouTube, you could see the day that MTV launched. Mm-hmm. You can watch the first 2 hours of it, and they showed a lot of Billy Idol.
Yeah. Like Billy Idol was, he was one of the first artists that they had on there, and the very first video killed the radio star.
Yeah, the Buggles.
Yeah.
Video killed the radio star. Such a great song.
When they first started, they just had a handful of videos, so they just kind of have those in rotation for a while. Then later they started adding more people, and people realized that was the way to go. It was
and U2 got to start on MTV as well when they were starting out in the early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Stitch is my favorite. That's why I picked that picture.
Okay.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah. So what did you get up to last night, Dave?
Nothing too exciting. Just I was running errands, paying my car tags, doing all kinds of stuff. Went to local music store, looked at some guitars, looked at some basses, looked at some drum stuff. Just
Did the lamb inspire you?
Well, I bought a new head to change out on my snare, so I got that. I bought that, and then I bought some new strings. And I didn't really spend too much. I didn't really go crazy, but I've got a lot of guitars already, so I don't really need anything else. So I've got 5 basses and something like 40 guitars, but only one drum set. So I got a drum set and I've got a keyboard and stuff. So just got to get it set up and find some time to start playing and stuff.
Make a little studio like the Lamb has.
Yeah. His setup is really nice. I like his setup that he has there.
Yeah, he'll be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time, which will be 2 for me. I don't know what time it will be for you.
And that's 11 o'clock for me.
Oh.
So, yeah, I caught him last Monday when he's on. It was really good. I think he's supposed to be doing some more keyboard-oriented stuff. Is kind of the direction he thought he might be going. So.
Because you caught on to Shine On You Crazy Diamond.
Yeah.
He was playing part of that.
Yeah, I'm like, I know that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been around. I don't have a lot of like statistical knowledge on stuff, but when I hear something, I can recognize it. And a lot of times I can recognize, different guitars, what the equipment they're using and stuff. I kind of tend to lean more that way because I've been listening to that stuff for so long and used to do sound for local bands and stuff and can kind of tell, what's sounding right, what's sounding good in the mix, what's not sounding good, and so you kind of make adjustments as you go. But yeah, people are going, why do you have so many guitars? You just need one because they all sound the same. And obviously from watching the Lamb, all his guitars had different sounds that he was doing. So
Oh yeah, they do have different sounds. You think one, you've seen one, you've heard one, you've heard them all. Well, that's not the case.
Not at all. Not at all.
What did you think? What did you think of the duck race? That was kind of funny.
That was cool. I really like that. It was like,
Just type duck in the chat, and all of a sudden you're a duck. I was dressed like a penguin. I thought I was gonna go right past everybody, but then it slowed me back.
oh no.
I was like, oh my god.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, Bob got himself a Jazzmaster, which is a Fender brand guitar. And I have one in the garage taken apart, which is kind of similar. It's a different body design, but sadly I couldn't play it since it was right-handed. It was in its original case and absolutely beautiful. Wow, 1960
Ooh.
Jazzmaster. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything to that. I mean, yeah, I would leave it as it is because you might be able to find somebody. If it's yours, you could probably flip it for quite a bit of money. But they do have Jazzmasters that are more of a recent production that you can get that are left-handed and ready to go. It sounds like I think he said before that he's left-handed, so it's a little bit harder for him to play. But I have seen people nobody's coming to mind right now, but I have seen people online that will take a guitar that's set up for a person who's right-handed. They will flip it upside down and play it backwards. It's just like, it's the weirdest thing because usually I've got my acoustic right here.
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Hello, Michael. But I'll make myself big here real quick for a second. Take that off. Oh, you didn't buy it? Yeah, I was at friends and definitely out of your price range. But like this guitar, you can kind of see the bigger string on top and the thinner one on the bottom there. And what people do is they'll take a guitar, they'll flip it over and then change the string so that puts a big one. But I've seen people where they'll take a guitar, flip it upside down, and when they start playing chords, their fingers are in like really weird backwards shapes and stuff. They're just like, how are you able to do that? But people do. It's pretty amazing when they do stuff like that. So, Michael. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Michael says he plays guitar upside down.
Richie Valens did that. Yeah, he did. I don't remember.
I didn't.
I never knew that.
I never knew that either. Okay, well, there's two. So yeah, the Jazzmaster is a really interesting guitar. So let me make myself small again.
I was like, why is he big still?
I was just showing that, and I'm like, I just realized right now, I'm like, hey, I'm big. Why am I so big? But yeah,
you're bigger than Elvis.
I'm bigger than the Beatles.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, he's saying it was out of his price range. Yeah, it's good to see you, Michael. I know people sometimes
how you been, Michael?
Things, so
it's been a long time. Richie was a lefty but played a right-handed guitar. Just like Ringo. He's a left-handed drummer, but he played a right-handed drum kit.
Yeah, it's wild when you see somebody play drums left-handed. It's their kit is set up backwards because you're so used to, if you've seen how people lay out their drum sets when they go backwards, it's like you're just like, what are you doing? It just looks awkward.
Yeah. Like I didn't even know that you can get left-handed drum kits.
You just set them up. They're the same, but you just set them up a different way. Rather than your snare drum being slightly to the left, it's actually to the right. So instead of playing stuff this way, you're playing stuff this way.
Okay.
Instead of doing stuff like this, you're doing your rolls backwards like this.
You can read that. Go ahead.
Okay. I tried to do that. No way could I pull it off. I could even get the strings to ring out since properly since no calluses on those fingers. Yeah, he couldn't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There we go.
And when you were at Elsie Stream there, Bob, that one time, do you notice when she picks with her fingers? I don't know how she can do that on a guitar without a guitar pick. I could not do without a guitar pick. Even on the electric, she kind of gets her fingers going. Because when I was watching her yesterday, I was watching her fingering. She makes it look so easy, but I bet it's just pretty hard, you know, like changing chords and doing that guitar picking with just her fingers. I don't know how she does it.
It's a lot of practice. I never learned how to finger pick. I always use a pick, so.
I would just get frustrated and throw the guitar across the room. I can't do this. I used to play guitar a little bit once back in the day, but I said, you know what? I sing better than I play. Ooh, guitar pick's nice.
Got a lot of guitar picks. I just keep them handy right there.
And I broke a few strings once in a while.
Yeah, it happens. It's easy to do. And you just kind of.
One time, my friend Jerry and I were playing. He was playing guitar, and I was telling him about this porno I watched. It was in French, and the man was going away, away, and she goes, "Okay, c'est beau." So we're making up a song about it. So we're going away, away, okay, c'est beau, and he was really playing fast, and then doing, he broke a string.
Yeah. Sometimes you never know. You'll just be playing, and then I've had some of the bigger strings break when I was just playing kind of aggressively, and it just snapped. And the string, some of the strings are plain, and some of them are wrapped with. They've got like a steel core, and they have wire wrapped around it. And one of the thicker strings broke, and it came up and it flipped from the bridge of the guitar and hit me in the hand and like cut my hand. I go, hey, it's just a sharp point. But anyways, what's this? Halfway through recording Sabbath 1, Tony's guitar broke. Waiting to get it fixed. God. Met someone coming in, so swapped a different sound on recording. Didn't know that. I have seen a video where Stevie Ray Vaughan was playing, and he broke a string, and he's playing on some of the other strings, and his tech comes up, and while he's singing, the guy comes up and undoes his guitar and puts it in there, and just like keeps going, just doesn't miss a beat.
Hi, Jenny.
I use a thumb pick when I finger pick. It helps. Okay. I'm just used to using these flat ones.
Dave, look who's here. It's Jenny.
Jenny's here. Hello, Jenny. I didn't see her in the auction, but I wasn't really watching the auction. I don't know if she won anything. She's usually over at the auction buying stuff.
So, Jenny, did you get anything at the auction last night? I totally missed it. I've been pretty good. Yep. I just, this is my second stream with my new wingman, Dave, because JJ kind of flew the coop and nobody knows where he is.
Hope he's doing well.
I said, I have to take away his powers because we don't know if he's coming back. And then I was kind of stuck in a rut last week, the week before. And so Dave's wife, Jen, Mrs. Hopfrog, said to me, well, you know what? Dave would be willing to help you. I'm sure he would. I'll talk to him. I said, yeah. Would you like that? I said, I need someone, but I need someone who's good on camera and has a knowledge of things. And she said, well, Dave's your man. I said, okay. I had just been to a $1 record sale, so no auction for me. My husband, Dave, got a record, though. Ooh, what did he get? What album? See, we get all excited like it's we're like little kids in a candy store when we hear about records.
What'd you get?
Oh my God, my straw almost went up my nose.
Uh-oh. Be careful, James. Be careful.
Dry cool of you, Dave. Singing it, winging it. Is Danny in here? No, she's not, Bill. Yeah, how you doing?
Hello, Bill K.
So, Bill, did you get anything at the auction last night?
Thanks, Bob.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Well, that means a lot to us.
Oh, okay.
Judas Priest. Nice.
Was it? I think he got the point of entry one, I think, is the one that Patrick had, I think, which is a really good one. I mean, British Steel is probably their most popular one, but point of entry is a little bit earlier one. I believe it has Head Out to the Highway and a couple other songs. But it's, I don't know if you're familiar with Judas Priest, big fan, or just kind of casual fan, or know of them at all.
Well, I've heard some of their music.
Yeah,
Not something I listen to every day. I prefer Motorhead and Iron Maiden and
oh, there you go.
AC/DC. I like
Mhm.
that.
Mm,
I'm very picky. Ooh, Pretenders album, Bill. Cool.
nice.
Ah, where'd you get that from? The Waxed or Patrick? Not sure which one he grabbed. I was listening while working and trying not to shop myself.
Yeah,
It can get very tempting.
it can. It can.
If you have the cash, yeah, go for it, I say.
Yeah.
But if you don't, then,
Mhm.
just wait. So, Jenny, I got a question for you. Are you and your husband gonna buy the revolver set? Hey, Miss You, how you doing?
Hello, miss you.
Miss You, I knew you'd be here to support me today, and Dave. You always come because maybe we'll have some story time today. You never know. Just stick around. We'll see what goes on. We're only an hour and 9 minutes into this thing, but we're doing good. As these so-called experts say, orgs good up go prices.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of it's. Somebody says something's really good, and sometimes it goes up in price. It depends. It depends. I've had people recommend stuff to me, and it hasn't been as good as I'd hoped. But yeah, the original one, everybody says, "Oh, you got to get this one," and then you shop around. So find what you can find. Bill K's broke now. Got records for both Patrick and Rob. So many. Now it broke.
They killed your wallet, did they?
Okay. On your revolver question, she says, "Nope, no need. We have a copy."
Well, I go for the super deluxe set myself, but I can't afford it. Well, at least my mom was nice enough to get me the NBA 2K23, so I was happy with that. So, Miss Yu, did you go to the auction last night, and did you buy anything? Inquiring minds want to know. And Miss Yu, because you're here, it's not one of my Halloween editions of my daily vlog, but I will do it for you because I know you love when I do this.
Listen to the children of the night. What beautiful music they make. I am Count Dracula.
There you go.
There you go.
She loves when I do that. Don't know why, but she does. And do you know the sound that you hear when Jason's coming to kill you?
Yeah.
What does he do, Dave?
It's
Can
like,
you do it?
kill, 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 kill.
That's right. Yeah.
Kill, 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 kill.
I love doing that in the mic because when I do the replay, it sounds really cool when you hear it played back. It's like almost like an echo. Getting back to work but listening in. Ooh, don't get fired, Jenny. Woo!
No, you don't want to get fired.
No. Hide current comment. Oh, okay. Because it's sliding up.
No, still leaving it up there. But sometimes I like to do stuff with my voice, and I'll make my voice sound like this. There we go. It's working better. I want to be part of witness protection so nobody knows who I am.
Or I can make my voice really high. I remember when we were on. I was a stunt double for The Wizard of Oz. And we had interesting times.
Oh, when when he did the deep one, it reminded me of that Prince song from the 80s. We don't want to hurt you. We only want you to have some fun. Remember that?
I kind of remember that, yeah.
Because when you did that deep voice, that reminded me of that, but I can't remember what song that was.
We don't want to hurt you. We just want you to have some fun.
Yeah, but it was slower. We don't want to hurt you. We only want you to have some fun. Do it like that. Just the way I did it.
We don't want to hurt you. We just want you to have some fun.
That's right. You got it. Now we just need Jen here and we're going to be good.
There you go.
Whee!
Yep, stunt double for the Wizard of Oz.
I could just see Dave being there.
We represent the Lollipop Kid, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
As mayor of Munchkin City, in the very merry land of Oz,
You have too much fun with it. He says he just heard the devil talking.
That's funny. I think I just heard the devil talking. Now it's time to cue the song Running with the Devil. Running with the Devil.
There you go.
Or the one there by In Excess. Devil inside, devil inside. Each and every one of us has the devil inside. Dan, 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 dan.
Yep.
That's from the album Kick, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I used to have that on cassette back in the day.
I've got it on CD somewhere around here. Got that, and I've got their greatest hits and stuff. Most of the stuff I have seems like it's on CD. I'm getting more stuff on vinyl these days, but yeah. Baby Yoda.
Do you have any Doors albums?
I have Waiting on vinyl. I have Waiting on the Sun, but on CD I've got like 3 or 4 Strange Days, self-titled one, and something else. I forget what the other one is now. I've got like 7,000 or 8,000 CDs. I've just been buying them for years and years and years and years. And I just got a bunch of them packed away in Rubbermaid containers and stuff, and here and there. So I gotta start going through taking stuff out. So hello, Danny. The Wizard of Oz, best movie ever made.
Mm-hmm. And you just said the magic word, Danny. Hold on.
I remember my brother, he had a crush on Judy Garland. He loved that movie. Every chance it came on, he had to watch it. Then later we got it on VHS. Pre-DVD VHS. So he'd watch that thing over and over and over again. He had a big crush on her. He's like about 7, 8 years old.
Oh.
All right. What you got for us?
Make me big and I will show you.
All right. Here we go.
You might want to take the thing.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah. The Emerald Edition.
Emerald Edition.
There's no place like home. Click, click. There's no place like home. And if I can get this damn thing out of here. Come on. Doesn't want to cooperate with me today. So we got the same as the front. My mother-in-law lives
Not that big.
in The Wizard of Oz 2. Loves The Wizard of Oz 2. She watched it at least twice a year. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, when you're getting that, I was saying that my brother loved that movie. He used to watch it as often as he could because he had a crush on Julie Garland when he's like about 7, 8 years old.
Oh, yeah, Judy Garland's amazing.
Yeah.
So here we go. This number 1, the movie.
Oh, okay.
And then this number 2, all the special features.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is a documentary, When the Line Roars.
Oh, okay.
So we've got 2 Blu-rays and a DVD.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's that big, huge box set, but that was too expensive. But my friend bought me this for my birthday a couple of years ago.
Oh, very nice.
Because I really like this. I like this cover more than I like the big box set one for some reason. This one looked prettier. It just had a nicer shot of the whole cast.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Miss Small. It's nice that I'm down here in my man cave. I don't have to go from upstairs and run downstairs to grab something. I'm surrounded by everything. Oh shit! I almost knocked my mic over.
Everything's right there at your fingertips.
Yep, I can grab anything I want.
Yeah.
Are you in the same situation too?
I try to be where I'm pretty close to my stuff. Yeah. I don't have quite a big area as you. I've got like a little area in the dining area where I've got some bookcases with stuff on it, kind of made like a little wall. It's about 4 foot by 6 foot, my little area I have here. So
All
it
right,
does the
ladies and
job.
gentlemen, we're gonna have a little fun with Dave right now. I know this is something.
Okay, will do.
I know this is something that Mazzy started out, but we can do it on my channel too. How would you like to do a whack-a-mole?
All right. It's gonna be pretty interesting because I'm really disorganized with my records. I started to make dividers, but I haven't alphabetized them yet, so I don't even know what I'm gonna find. So I don't even need to close my eyes. It's just like I'll just see what I have. I'll just reach blindly over here and
I'll make you big.
see what comes up over here. I don't know. Oh, okay. Rolling Stones, Tattoo You.
That's good help. Tattoo
That's a
you.
good album, yeah. Start Me Up, Hang Fire, bunch of other ones. Waiting on a Friend, classic.
I love that song.
That's a classic. All right, let's see what else. Just grab something random here. I don't even know.
No peeking. No peeking.
I'm not peeking. This I picked up. This is Rod McEwen. This was cheap, so I haven't even listened to this yet. I didn't know it was a. Oh. Wait a minute, that's weird. I bought this like I don't remember when I bought this like a couple months ago with a bunch at an estate sale.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't really, it's not supposed to be a double album, but apparently it is. So in here it's the new ballads, and I'm touching these wrong. I apologize.
Oh,
I haven't cleaned these, so I'm just gonna clean the fingerprints.
I was like, wait, why are you holding the disc like that? Hey, Lisa.
Yeah. So this is the one that was supposed to be in there. It was on one side of the sleeve. And
Oh
on
my
the other side of the sleeve is the best of Rod McEwen. So, and I paid $2, so I paid like $1 a piece. The
So you
star
got-
going to see me and Julio down in the schoolyard. There you go. Hello.
So you got a 2-for-1 special there.
This is the first time I pulled it out. That's a surprise. Wow.
Wow.
So I don't even know what he sounds like. I just bought a bunch of them because they're cheap, and I figured I could like pass them on to other people, do some VCLT. Let me put this here. All right, let's see. Can we do one more, or
Yeah, do another one. This is fun.
all right, do another one. Let's see what else I got here.
You're so Groovy Lisa said Dollar Bin records are the best.
They are.
Well, you just hope they're in best quality.
And these are all stuck together. What is this? Oh, it's another one I got at the same estate sale.
Ooh, that's a
This
great
is
album.
has been a ringware, but it was what did I pay for this? I paid $1 for this.
Well, you don't pay this. You don't play the cover.
No,
obviously.
exactly. The record is in really good shape. This one, I haven't had a chance to clean this one yet either. I got to get busy and start cleaning my records. I got a bunch of outer sleeves that I bought and some new inner sleeves, so I'll put that on the list to clean up. Back over here. All right. So, all right. One more, or is that good? We good?
One more.
One more.
This is fun. I like this.
Where at here? Oh well. This is another good one. This is the Brothers Johnson, Funk Soul, and Lewis Johnson, one of the brothers on here, was a bass player for Michael Jackson. You can hear him all over the Thriller album. So that's pretty cool. He's passed away. His one brother's alive. This guy is a guitar player. He plays left-handed. That's Lewis there. So
This
came out. When did this come out? This is
25 cents, Michael. Wow, that's pretty
1980.
cheap.
That is really cheap. That is really cheap. All right, I'll make myself small again.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So
okay, let me pull out a random record here and let's see what I come up with. Make me big, please.
All righty, make you big. Oh, Electric Light Orchestra. Very nice.
Yep. Includes Roll Over Beethoven.
Roll Over Beethoven.
Hey, look, it's got a little French on the cover too. Incluant. So here's the songs on here. If you can see that, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to center this thing.
Yeah.
Can you see that okay?
Yep. In Old England Town, From the Sun to the World, Mama, and Kuwama, I guess is how you pronounce it, and Roll Over Beethoven, and the last song I can't see what's on there, but it's good stuff. Going the other way.
There we go.
So there you go.
Doesn't have a sleeve, but it's on United Arts. Look how nice it looks.
It looks really nice.
Yeah. All right, I'll do another random one.
Lisa says if you have a Walmart by you, you can get their greatest hits on colored vinyl. So.
Oh wow. I know Beetle Brad will like that because he likes colored vinyl.
Bill's by Oregon.
Why the hell won't this thing open? There we go.
I hate when you take them out.
I know, it's hard to get them back in. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to look where I was putting it so I know. All right, let's pull another random one out. Let's see what we come up with this time. Oops, I saw that one. Sorry.
Yeah. It'll be about
a second here.
About a 3.5, 4 hour drive, Lisa.
All right, I got one here.
Oh, okay. Kampuchea. Okay. Oh, okay. The Clash, Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Ian Dury and the Blockheads, Paul McCartney and Wings, Pretenders, Queen, Rocksta, Rockpile, The Specials, and The Who.
Yep, contains 2 discs. And it's on Atlantic Records. I'll have to take the discs out so I can show you the song.
Okay. Okay, so they're doing full sets then, it looks like, or short sets. So the Who's doing Bob O'Reilly, Sister Disco, Behind Blue Eyes, See Me, Feel Me. Queen was doing Now I'm Here. The Armageddon, Hit Me With Your... Oh, and then... Oh, no, it was a Clash. They didn't. They split it up. Monkey Man by the Specials. Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick by Ian Dury and the Blockheads. Probably his most famous song. And Armageddon Time by the Clash. Gotta Get Me Into Your Life by Paul McCartney and Wings. Every Night by Paul McCartney and Wings. Coming Up, Paul McCartney and Wings. Lucille by Rockstra. Let It Be, Rockestra, and then Rockestra Theme. And then the other side, we have
Show Up.
There we go. Okay, we have The Wait by the Pretenders, Precious by the Pretenders, Tattooed Love Boys, which is my favorite Pretenders song. I just love the guitar. It's awesome. The Imposter, Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Crawling Up from the Wreckage, Rockpile, and Little Sister, which is Rockpile special guest Robert Plant. Nice. That is nice. Bill's Action, how much you paid for that?
Huh?
Bill want to know how much you paid for that. Oh, he's
actually, I didn't. It was DCLT from with Sega George to me.
Oh, nice.
For my birthday a couple months back. All right, let me put that back here and I'm just gonna look because
right, Bob.
I have to look because I'm gonna fall off my chair. All right, see you later, Bob. Let me know if my T is gonna do a premiere after. Let's see here. I have to look what I'm looking at now because I'm going to fall over. If
Yeah,
I
that's all
don't.
right. That's all right.
I have to look because I'm
Don't
in a
want you to
dangerous
fall.
situation here. Now here's a great
Okay.
album.
All right. There you go. Led Zeppelin 4.
Yep.
Unofficial title, but yeah. Or some
Which
of
has
my friends
Stairway
used to
to
call it
Heaven,
the Stairway to Heaven album. Yeah.
Black Dog, Rock and Roll, The Battle of Evermore. And I'm not going to take it out of the sleeve because it's hard to get it back in.
Mhm.
All right, I'll show you a couple more. I mean, you did it, so it's my turn. Now,
Okay.
here's one. Everybody's going to know this band, obviously. My stupid headphones stay on my head properly. I need a haircut in a worse way. You can tell it's all over the place. I look like Kramer.
Okay. Oh, Rolling Stones. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. We got on here. I can't even read that. Man. We got. I can't. I'm not even going to bother with it. But it's kind of like a greatest hits compilation. All right, let's see what else we got here. We can show you. Oh, I got two great ones here.
All right.
I think you're going to love these two. All right. Are you ready?
All right.
Here we
We're
go.
ready. Oh, Love Gun. Kiss.
Yep, it doesn't have the gun. So this is also from Sega George as well. And then we have Destroyer.
Oh, Kiss Destroyer. Yeah, very popular album. I think that came out in 76, I think.
And let's see what else we can show you. This is good to do this because, you know, it entertains people. And, of course, one of my favorite albums of all time from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Yeah, a lot of classic songs in there.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
It's on Warner Brothers. Now if I can just get it back in without getting a paper cut. I hate when they have these inner sleeves and then you can't get it back in.
Yeah, that's why I changed all my sleeves over to the vinyl ones. And the ones I have there, they have a round bottom, so they kind of are tapered, so they kind of go in easier.
Oh my God, it doesn't want to go back in. Well, this is embarrassing. Here,
You can just put it away later. You set it on top or put it away later. Sometimes if you have them they won't go one way, and you might have to turn it like a little bit to go another way. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stand up for a second here. I'll put that over there.
Okay. All right, Bill. We'll see you later.
Yeah. See you later, Bill.
Guess Michael
Okay.
is on. So.
Now let's see what else we got. Oh, I got a good one here. Do. I'm sure a lot of people have this album. It's a double album.
The Who Sell Out. Yep.
I like him in the baked beans.
Yep.
And it's gatefold. Do you have this album?
Classic album. I used to have it years ago when I got rid of all my records. That was one of the ones I got rid of, and I just haven't got around to replacing it yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Bill's still here. He says false alarm.
False alarm. You don't have to go.
He doesn't have to go now.
Okay, let's see what else we can show you. Doo-ba-doo. What else have I got in here? That's cool. Okay, I got two here that are awesome albums. Okay, here we go.
He's just. Jimmy says you just cut the value of that album in half, having issues with the paper. So.
I know. You still want my record, James? Yes, I still want that Butcher cover you got for $2. Here's a classic.
All right. The times they are changing. Yep.
Yeah, my friend gave me this. Yeah, the album's a little cover, a little beat up, but
Yeah, Bob Dylan wrote a lot of great songs, and a lot of people had hits covering his songs.
this one has my favorite song on here, "Subterranean Homesick Blues."
Oh, okay. Bring it back home.
All right, I'm gonna stop showing records for a little bit because my back's starting to hurt.
Okay.
I have to put these back. It's hard to lean over to put them back because I'm
Yeah.
afraid of
Yeah.
because I'm missing a wheel on one side of my chair, so I don't want the whole chair to go falling over.
We don't want that. So Lisa says that's her favorite too.
Yeah, I love that song. I think a few other artists have covered that song before.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Yeah.
So, Chad, where did you get that album again? Did you get the Butcher album at a yard sale? Because that's pretty cool, man. I don't think the owners knew what they had. You got lucky, man.
Sometimes you find stuff and people don't know what they have, and other times you find stuff that you think's really good and it ends up being not worth as much as you originally thought it was.
I know.
So. And like that lamp that I was showing you on Facebook that I got, that old antique oil rain lamp. Those things, I've seen them on eBay going for like $350, $400.
Uh-huh.
And I paid $5 for it. So.
Oh, I love this. This is cool. James is in the basement mixing up the medicine. Dave's on the pavement thinking about the government.
There you go.
I love the music video for that, where he's showing cue cards, and it just keeps going over and over and over and over. Yeah. Sir James, if you still have the
caster, the little wheel,
you can use to fix your chair. Well, it balances okay because part of the plastic on the bottom where the wheel was broke. So I don't know if it's possible to actually fix that.
Yeah, the JB Weld will fuse to plastic as well as metal. It's an epoxy. It's two-part epoxy that you mix together, and it's really strong. It's really strong after it sets up, and it sets up fairly quick.
Yard sale. That's pretty cool, Chad.
So, yeah. Pauline is here. So
I don't know if you know musical terms like for records and stuff, Chad, but is it VG plus? If you get my meaning. If you're part of the BC community, you learn all these different terms.
What kind of condition would you say it's in? Was it very good, good, fair, poor?
And does it play well?
Does it play well? That's the main thing. Does it play well?
But I know Chad and I were talking on Messenger the other night. We had a video call, and he was telling me that the cover, it's not one of those peel off ones. It's the actual cover with the Butcher.
Oh wow, that's one of the really rare ones, isn't it? Because the glue-on cover they did, like, was the second edition was the glue-on cover. The first edition they did, was it 1,500 of them or 1,000 of them? They did like a real limited run. I don't really remember. Of the Butcher cover, do you know how many they made?
I don't know.
It was a very small amount, and then they realized that it wasn't going to go over too well. So then they did the glue-on cover where they're sitting with the steamer trunks.
Yeah.
So,
but to have one that doesn't have that over it, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You hold on to that, Chad. That's going to be worth a lot of money, man. You're sitting on a gold mine with that album. Paulina, did you buy anything at the auction last night? Let us know in the comments below.
Or I still have the link handy if you want me to put it for Paulina or somebody. Or
yeah, Lisa and Pauline, if you want to come up and join us on the panel, come and join us if you want. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to,
it's
you're
there
welcome.
in case you want to. So Chad
'Cause I
says
haven't
yes,
had
it's
anybody-
very great.
That's good. Chad, you got lucky when you found that album. That's a grail. Well, I'm after 2 grails, but I can't get them. They're hard to find. I want the original UK pressings on vinyl of Rubber Soul and Revolver. Even though I want the box set for Revolver, I want them on vinyl. OG UK pressings.
Mm.
But I hear they go pretty pricey,
Yeah.
over $7. But I bet they're hard to find in thrift stores for a good price.
Yeah. Usually, I know around here, people are always scouring the thrift stores and dollar bins and seeing what they can come up with.
I want that new order. I was ready to bid against Dusty for that. Ooh, really? So who went out? Dusty? Did Dusty get it, Lisa? Well, at least you got your BTS album.
There you go.
Yeah, she ordered a BTS album for $40, $49. Target, was it, Lisa? Sorry, Dusty, but big new order fan. Woohoo! I thought you were more into BTS. That's the 3rd time my straw almost went up my nose. Because it's swinging all over the place. You don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
$2. You
Wow.
paid $2 for that Butcher album.
Yeah.
That's cool. Dave, do you have any Beatle albums you can show us?
My stuff's not very well organized. The stuff I have is just reissue. I have Rubber Soul, and then I picked up a copy of Meet the Beatles. It's around here somewhere. I don't know where it is.
I have Meet the Beatles as well.
Yeah, so I don't have anything very special. Let me look through here and see if I can find them.
Chad, I want to thank you for being here on my channel today to support me and Dave. And now you get to see some of my albums too. No Wax didn't put it out. No Wax didn't put it out. I'll come up. All right, Lisa, the link is up there if you want to come up. Oh, here she is. I'll bring her up. I got her.
All righty. Yeah.
Hey, Lisa.
I'm not
Hello.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello.
Here, let me make it here. Chad says it's in near mint condition. Ooh, that's good.
Wait, what's in near mint condition?
The Butcher album, Beatles Butcher album, you got at a yard sale for $2.
That's kind of hard to believe, I guess, because of how many of those are in not so interesting condition. I don't know.
So how did you find out about the BTS album that you were telling me about yesterday?
Oh, the BTS album? I guess I'll tell you. So I was on Porta Sound's website. That's a store that's out here in California, not local to me, because I live in LA.
Mm-hmm.
That's the OC. So I was on their website. I saw that BTS, they had the BTS Love Yourself Plus Her album. And I looked and it was sold out because I wanted to support a local record store.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go and buy something from that record store. I saw it was sold out, so I went to Target, my go-to website for vinyl, and all the record stores don't have them. And I found it. I didn't even know it was being released, but I guess they're releasing stuff now since they're going to the military, so they want to get as much out of BTS. So
I didn't know they were in the military.
yeah, in Korea, it's gonna bore some. In Korea, you have to serve the military between the ages of 18 and 30, all men in Korea have to serve the military for at least 2 years.
Ah.
Mandatory. So BTS, there was a thing with BTS. Fans were kind of like, "Oh, you don't have to serve the military." The Korean government was going to delay their military service, or they were going to take it away, because they brought so much money to South Korea.
Mhm.
But BTS was like, "No, we're gonna do our military service." So Jin is supposed to go in late October. He's the first one to serve. He's 30 in Korean years. So he's going to serve, this year. He's the first one to go. And then the
Oh,
rest
wow.
follow. And then by 2025, they're all going to be out of the military, hopefully. And then they could do music by then. Yeah. I don't want to bore people with BTS, so I'll stop there.
Well, hey, it was cool to hear the story.
Yeah, it is. I just get a little too passionate about my favorite group.
Well, hey, I get a little passionate about my favorite group, the Beatles, sometimes.
Well, I have a lot of favorite groups, but they're my favorite. I'll say
Yeah,
boy
I do
band.
too.
Yeah.
That's probably why they put an album out.
So I guess back to the original statement. It's two of their albums on vinyl, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
So it's like a double album, kind
It's
of.
a double album. It's a little pricey, but for BTS, I will do it. There's not very many times when I'll go out of my way to buy a 40+ album. Most of the time, I buy used. That's
Mm-hmm.
the thing. I love the dollar bins. I love the used section. I don't go to record stores all that much anymore. Yeah.
I wonder if Amoeba's going to be carrying that BTS album.
Oh, totally. I believe so, because Amoeba does have a very, very small K-pop section
Ah.
in the store. It's not that big. If you're a K-pop fan, Amoeba is a great place if you're in the area. It's a great place to buy things, but in terms of their K-pop selection, it's very small compared to some of the other places we have in Koreatown. Because we have Choice Music, we have Music Plaza, we have I think it's called. We have quite a bit of options out here if you're just looking to get into the whole K-pop genre. But as far as vinyl goes, it's not very common for
Okay.
K-pop to be on vinyl. No, not very common.
Aunt Mimi, to answer that question, to answer your question there, Dave has a big hallway and staircase. It's not. It's actually a backdrop. It looks like it. It looks like it's part of the room because it fits in so well, but actually it's a backdrop.
Yeah. I need to get a backdrop.
Well, my man cave's pretty big in here, but I don't know if I want a backdrop.
Yeah, I can.
No,
understand
I
too.
like to have I would have a backdrop for when I take pictures for Instagram of the records I'm playing. So it'd be kind of nice. Because right now I just have the Tame Impala poster, and I have the piggyback episode of Stranger Things on poster.
Oh.
Yeah, I buy from the Netflix store website. I don't know if it's still in stock, but it's the one with Eddie Munson, and the bats are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to get that.
Ooh, looks like we got some Beatley goodness coming our way.
This is
All right.
this is a reissue. I got this at Walmart. This is a Rubber Soul.
Ooh,
How does it sound?
It sounds okay. It sounds fine.
Is it UK?
Yeah. Yeah, this is when I first got it, I played it, and the first time I played at the very edge of it, I guess I didn't finish it. So
Yeah.
the big long string came off, and I'm like, oh no, because I got wrapped up under the needle. I heard, and I go, oh, no, brand new needle. And I went and I looked and I cleaned off the needle real good, and then I just put
I
it back
need
on
to.
and it played fine. So it was like, it wasn't that big of a deal.
I need to get Rubber Soul. I have it on CD.
And I got that one. Paid $2 for this one.
Oh yeah, that's a good. I have that one. That's a good one. Meet the Beatles.
Yeah.
That's a good one to have. I wish I could pay $2 for Beatles, but unfortunately out here in LA, that's very rare.
Nice.
Ooh, nice rainbow band, Capitol label.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like it.
So. Yeah, my cleaner that I have, I paid like $65 on Amazon. It's a knockoff of the Spin Clean. It's called the Knox Cleaner, and the reviews are actually better than the Spin Clean. But when I got this was filthy.
Yeah, well, I'll have to look into that cleaner because I need to start buying a cleaner for my records.
Yeah, it's super easy to use, and you just put on some music, you put the record in the thing, you spin it 3 times one way, 3 times the other way, and it cleans it. Let me go grab it real quick. Make myself small.
All right.
How you been, James?
I've been doing pretty good. I got that video game I was telling you about yesterday. My mom let me download it this morning onto my PS4.
That's cool. You
just pay online, and then bingo, you get it right away. You don't have to do it like Amazon where you have to order it, and they have to send it to you through the mail and stuff. I get the game the same day. And my friend Chad in here earlier was telling me, that's a good price, go for it. So I did. So I was happy I bought it. I mean, it's a game I'm going to have fun with because I love basketball, so I'll have fun playing that. And they have a Michael Jordan challenge. You can play 15 of his most classic games. So later on I'm going to try, but it's hard to hit 3-pointers in this.
Hello, Abigail.
I have to play around with it later tonight.
Okay. This cleaner, it's pretty nice. It's pretty easy to use. I'm not a spokesman. I know there's more expensive ones out there, but just to, start cleaning your records. It's Knox gear. You buy it. It comes in a little box. It's like this. Lid comes off. You fill this up with distilled water. There's a line inside. It goes about here.
Yeah.
They give you the solution. You get 2 bottles of this. Each cleaning, you can clean up to 40 records, I believe it is. And you just put 2 capfuls of this with the water. And where's the...
It looks very similar to the...
Yeah, it's just like a Spin Clean. You get these microfiber.
It's like it looks very similar to the Spin Clean because someone was telling me that I should invest into the Spin Clean because I was looking at options for my birthday next month. So I think I'm going to finally invest in one of those.
Yeah, and what's nice about this one and the Spin Clean's the same way is you have spots where you put the thing here. You can clean your 12 inches. It has rollers to go on each side of these. Put a little closer. You can clean your 78s.
How about your 7 inches?
Wow.
And you can do 7 inches too. Your 45.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Okay. You sold me on buying some form of a. I have to look in.
There you go, Lisa.
And also, watch this magic trick here.
Oh, nice.
You put your records on there to dry. You get the microfiber cloth to wipe them off, then you just let them dry on here too.
That is nice.
I don't know what's up. My dad's got EDM music in the background. Sorry, he's feeling his electronic music tonight.
Your dad's throwing a rave. Lisa's dad's throwing a rave, and we didn't get invited. How do you like that, James?
I don't know, man.
No, my dad. My dad, likes all kinds of music. He was going through a phase where he was really into that one song by Rihanna, Where Have You Been?
Here's a question for you, Lisa.
What song got dusty last night? I don't know exactly which song got dusty last night. I just know he was playing... I forgot. He was playing something upbeat. And the next thing you know, I'm like watching his stream, and then his stream goes down. And I'm like, okay. So then we went on to Twitch. And Jesse was going to try to stream again, and he got banned for a week. Or no, he got banned until January. My bad,
Wow.
January.
Oh my God. Where on
No,
Twitch?
not his channel's not banned for posting videos, just banned from live streaming.
We're on Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube, not Twitch.
Well, sorry to hear that. Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, it's not. It's it. Before you know it, January will be here. So
Yeah.
I think it's January. I remember him saying, I think January. Yeah, if he comes in here, he can correct me.
It's not too long to wait.
No, like I'm, yeah. That's why I played Bono. Like I played Bono a few weeks back, and Bono sniped me. I was playing stuff from October. This guy was playing it on his Twitch stream, and I was having too much Bono fun.
I remember one time I was doing on my other channel, I was doing a vlog rather. I was out doing some stuff, and a car was going by with playing music, and I didn't even pay attention to it. Got a copyright strike on there. Not a strike, but just a copyright.
Well, usually they just give you like you can keep the music, but the record company gets paid.
Yeah, but I was surprised. I'm like, what? And it's like I went back to because if you go to YouTube, they'll tell you where exactly it is. And you go back there and I'm listening. I go, you can barely hear that, but okay.
Yeah, same thing happened to me when I went to the BTS pop-up shop, and I wanted to film a little vlog from there. And they knew what the music was automatically. They said, you can keep it, but we're going to give money to the owners of the song.
Yeah, that's what it did for me too. I'm like, that's fine.
Like when I go to a record store and I do a vlog, some record stores will play music like Amoeba. And Amoeba always has music in the background. So it's kind of inevitable when I'm filming there.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some form of, copyright strike.
Well, you can always edit it with a voiceover.
I could. But the only editing thing I have on my phone is the one that came with my phone. It's a Samsung movie editor. It came with the phone, so I use it. It's very useful. But yeah, my old computer can't handle an editing program. It's very old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my computer. I think I mentioned that my old computer is about 11 years old. Yeah.
Well, my laptop was given to me from my friend that passed away. His son and daughter wanted me to have his laptop because I was such good friends with him, and he got it in 2014, and it's still going strong.
No, I'm wide awake. I'm just not. I'm feeling kind of sick. If that's what you're insinuating, I have been feeling kind of sick, but no, I'm wide awake. I had some. I had the leftover of my In-N-Out. Had some water. Got the dog out of the room because she was sleeping in here last night.
Yeah. Your voice just sounds a little scratchy. I think he was just saying, yeah, you don't sound like you're feeling 100%. So he was just.
No, I'm not 100%, but no, that auction yesterday, the wax auction, he mentioned at the beginning, I think, that he wasn't going to have the Smiths or the New Order ones for the auction. And I was like, damn. But I was hoping maybe he would change his mind during the auction. So I kept watching. But no, it wasn't. I wanted the Substance 1987. Big New Order fan. So I kind of wanted it, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It would have been cool.
Options, so.
It would have been cool to own Strange Ways Here We Come by the Smiths. I really love that album.
Number one, you have the con. I'll be right back. Washroom and
Okay.
grab a beer.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
No worries. No worries.
Why am I getting like all of these messages?
Mm-hmm.
You ever get those in your phone, like random messages that someone sends? You have won this, and it
Yeah.
doesn't even have like a phone number. It just said forward.
Yeah. Walrus is asking me if you won anything at the auction.
No, I bid on a few things. I think I bid on the Yardbirds.
Mm-hmm.
I did bid on a Mono Monkeys headquarter. I didn't bid on Pisces and Aquarius because I have like several copies of that.
Mm-hmm.
And also I bidded on, I forgot what else I bid on. I think I might have, yeah, there's a lot of metal. That metal's not really my thing.
Yeah.
But because I'm really into just your standard rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried to bid on the Yardbirds. That one I lost. The Monkeys I lost. And I think there was something else because I've won stuff in the past from Patrick's auction.
Hello,
I
Zeb.
won from Steely Dan. Some
Zeb's asking how much.
much.
Zeb is asking how much the substance went for, and if it was.
Hey, Zeb.
LP.
Actually, it did. They did not. It did not end up. Actually, Wax didn't auction it off. So I'm thinking Wax might go the route of selling it somewhere else.
Yeah, I know some Wax and Patrick. If you see something that he has, you might ask him and see what he's willing to sell it for and stuff. So
yeah, but he just said he wasn't ready to sell it yet.
Yeah, he might have just picked it up and wants to listen to it.
Yeah, because I had seen a copy of Substance at a local record store out here in LA called Safari Record. I was willing to go out there to get it, but unfortunately, by the time I was thinking of going, it was already sold out. Someone had picked it up. They picked it up right when the store opened up. Yeah, so I'll be on the lookout for it. I'll find it someday. I'll be at Amoeba looking through their used bin, and it'll be there someday. I just know it, or I'll probably be on the rare wall. Yeah.
You might want to try Doctor Strange because sometimes they get that stuff going through there.
Yeah. Doctor Strange, do they have an online store?
Yeah, they do.
I'll have to look into it. I want to support a bunch of different record stores. So.
Or you can call them up too. They're it's a lot easier. Their website isn't as up to date as it should be, but they've got.
Where are they located? What location are they where are they located in California?
They're located in Ranch Cucamonga.
Oh,
so they're probably about an hour away from you, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you know what? I'll have to
stuff in the mail, so they send that. I mean, you can call them up and say, "Hey, I'm looking for this," and then they'll tell you they don't have it, or they can order it for you, and then they'll call you. They'll call you when it comes in, and then that's when you pay for it.
Oh, totally, because I have bought stuff from record stores, and they have found it for me. So I'll have to look into it. I'm trying to visit more stores within Southern California. Trying to make a series on my channel where I go visit different record stores.
Yeah, their store is really cool. And Bill, the owner, he's like super nice. It used to be the first post office that was in the area back in the early 1900s and stuff.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I want to go visit more LA record stores. I haven't been to a lot of them.
Yeah.
How far away do you live from each other, Lisa and Dave?
I think Riverside is not close to me.
It's probably about an hour and a half away.
It's because I live outside. I live outside of LA. I would just say I call where I live Asian City. That's what I call it.
Yeah, I think you're actually closer to me than LA. I think you're like on the eastern side of LA.
Yeah, I'm in the 626. For anybody who lives in LA and lives in a 626, that's Monterey Park, Alhambra,
Yeah, so far about an hour away.
Rosemead, San Gabriel.
Yeah.
Pasadena might be considered 66.
And then
So,
it depends on the traffic too, because
yeah.
I've been
I
from where
mean,
I
I've
live.
been to Riverside. I've been to Riverside once.
Yeah, I went from where I live in Riverside to Costa Mesa, which, according to Google Maps, should be about a 45-minute drive. One day it took me 3.5 hours.
Excuse me.
To go to Costa Mesa. Costa Mesa is an hour and 20 minutes for me
Yeah,
because I was looking it up. I was looking it up the other day because my sister wanted to go to a classical concert in Costa Mesa, and like Amoeba is 20 minutes away from me, which is not too bad of a trip, and I could get there on the bus easily. It would take me an hour or two on the bus.
Yeah.
And it just drops me right off by Amoeba when I take the bus. I just go on First and Hill after I get on my bus. So it's 2 bus rides to go to Amoeba, and then it's 2 bus rides to get. Was it 2 bus rides? Yeah, 2 bus rides to get back home.
Okay.
So 4 bus rides to get to Amoeba.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. It's not. I went one time. I wanted Paul McCartney's RSC single, so I took the bus.
Well,
So you-
when
did you
my
have a
mom
pass?
gets enough money saved up for me, she's going to put me on a plane and I'm going to come visit LA.
Oh yeah, totally. I'll show you. I'll show you Amoeba. We'll get some In and Out.
Oh yeah, that's not cool. But my mom said, as long as Dave and Jen keep you at their place, so I don't want you in a hotel. I want to make sure you're safe and that you have someone taking care of you. I said, well, Dave.
Well, if you end up in a hotel, it's not the worst. Not the worst situation.
Well, I don't think my mom would want that. As long as I have someone with me, I'm fine. And
I'll show you. I'll show you LA. I'll show you Amoeba. We'll show you the beaches, Griffith Observatory.
And I want to see Tony's theater and stick my hands where C-3PO and Darth Vader were.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll show you Garmin Chinese Theater, which has changed. The name has changed now. The Hollywood Walk of Fame. I feel like every person who has never been to LA has to see those stars with the names on it.
Well, and I got to see Elvis Presley star, definitely.
Yeah, you got to see Elvis.
And I want to see the Hollywood Bowl where the Beatles played.
Oh, the Hollywood Bowl is the Hollywood Bowl is a little out there. We could take you there. I've been there many times. That's my favorite.
Stand there where John stood.
That's my favorite.
I want to go to where the Doors had their first gig, Whiskey a Go Go.
Oh yeah, we could take you to Whiskey Go Go. Take you to Morrison Caves. There's a lot we could take you to. I feel like also in LA, I gotta take you some Mexican food because they make really good Mexican food out here in LA.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I have a funny feeling that Dave and Jen are going to spoil me rotten.
Yeah, when are you planning to come to LA? I mean, if you were.
I don't know.
Well, you have to talk with your mom. Maybe just, plan in advance because LA super cheap place. I tell that to everybody who comes here. You got to bring some money if you're going to come visit our city.
Yeah.
We have a lot to do. It can get pretty expensive over time. The people who live outside of LA don't know how expensive. Well, they know, but they don't come.
Well, before you go, Miss You, I will do your thing for you.
Listen to the children of the night. What beautiful music they make. I am Count Dracula.
There you go. You.
Just plan in advance, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll show you around.
And we have to
There's
go
a lot to
visit
see.
Dusty.
There's
We gotta
definitely a
hang
lot
out with
to see around.
Dusty and we'll all have a big supper together.
Yeah, I mean, there's oh, you know where I'd have to take you? It's kind of an iconic place. I have to take you to Cantor's Deli. It's kind of like a rite of passage. You have to go to Cantor's Deli. If you come out here, have some good Jewish sandwiches.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
I think they're a Jewish place, Cantor's Deli. They also have you can get matzo ball soup. Yeah, I have to take you to Cantor's.
And I
I'm
like
thinking,
potato wedges.
yeah. And there's
Those are
also
good.
Langer's Deli. Langer's Deli is good too, but I like Cantor's more because Cantor's is where all of the big wigs would
I
hang
meant to
out.
ask you this question or to your wife, Dave,
Mhm.
for a while now, and I keep forgetting. So now I'm going to do it while it's on the tip of my tongue. Does your son do videos too?
He does not. He does
No.
not. No. He's
Yeah,
he's busy building things. He's into mechanical stuff, so
Oh
he
yeah.
should do videos and show some of the creations he's made, but he just
Yeah, he could be like Mike Holmes and show us what he does. People would eat that stuff up. They like those kind of videos.
Oh yeah, there's a channel that I watch that I really enjoy called Thai Restorations.
Mhm.
He restores old items to new. Yeah. Yeah.
Can Jen travel?
Huh?
Can Jen travel?
Some, yes. Yeah, she gets kind of tired pretty quickly. So
Oh yeah, because at one point, if I come to LA, you and Jen can come back on the plane with me and come visit me and my mom here, and
yeah,
we
she
could show
has.
you around. We could show you around Fredericton and all that, and New Brunswick.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You guys would definitely have to plan that in advance.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Canada could probably get expensive too visiting there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because I just don't want Dave here. I'd love to have Jen here too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the same without her.
Yeah,
But she
exactly.
makes
Yeah.
my morning every day on Instagram. She always sends me a message, hugs and kisses, and hope you have a great day, and we love you, and that motivates me for the day. She sends me different Elvis pictures, or if it's a special day, she'll show me a picture she made, and she
Yeah.
absolutely loves my mom too.
It's always nice when someone sends you like a greeting in the morning. You feel like,
Mhm.
Like
ooh, they took time out of their day.
they care.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know
like
they care.
bad.
I
I'm
like
bad
that.
at sending people greetings.
Oh yeah.
I'll get up and I'm just like, yeah, I'll send them a greeting at like 1 or 2. Be like, hey, yeah, no, because I'm bad at it. I'll like
Mhm.
sit there. I'll sit there and I'll do other things and forget. Like I'll go have my breakfast or I'll put on I'll put on some news or something. I
Mm-hmm.
like to read my news every day.
Oh
Which
yeah.
I read something that happened in New York City. A guy pushed a person into the subway tracks.
Oh no.
He survived. The guy survived.
Mhm.
He just got like a bruised shoulder or a dislocated shoulder. But
Wow.
I think they are looking for the guy. Yeah.
Person's
So,
extremely fortunate because just stepping onto the tracks, if you're not careful, you can get electrocuted.
yeah.
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 Yep.
He's
Yeah,
lucky
he's
he didn't
very.
get hit by a
It
train.
was. It was not something he expected. He was just going
Mhm.
about his day to go to work, and this guy just
Mhm.
pushed him.
Dang.
Yeah. People telling me no, don't go visit New York City. That New York City is dangerous now.
See, my Meet the Beatles cover's a little different from yours, Dave. Patrick, the vinyl archivist, sent this to me
Mhm.
as a VCLT last year. See, mine's got this at the top here,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
full
Yeah.
dimensional stereo.
Mhm.
And it's got a
Yeah.
little sticker over here,
Oh, the gold record. Okay.
and it's capital as well.
You have to look at my copy. My copy's on my shelf somewhere.
All right, you made me small, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, great album. Well, my mom was in the hospital at the time, and because she had to quit smoking, and it was affecting her breathing and everything,
Mhm.
and I was upset and crying, and I was on what's his face there, Patrick's stream one time, and he was comforting me. He said, "James, I know it'll cheer you up. I have your holy grail. I have your Meet the Beatles album on vinyl. Text me your address. on Instagram, and I will send it to you for free. I said, I know you miss your mom. I said, this will give you a little pick me up. And I said, thank you so much. Patrick's always so nice to me.
Patrick's a very generous dude.
He's a
As
nice
I
guy.
told in the past, I had jokingly said I don't have any David Bowie, and then Patrick went and sent me like 4 or 5 David Bowie.
When he was putting records aside for different people, he says, James, if you want a John Lennon album, just speak up and I'll send it to you for nothing. He says, he knows my situation, that I can't afford it and stuff. He says,
Yeah.
I don't mind sending it to you. I said, well, I don't want to burden you with that. He says, James, just anytime you want an album, just tell me and I'll send it to you.
That's nice because Patrick's really nice. If you ask him for something, like he's really nice and he'll send it. Like I remember Paulina wanted to complete her 1987 Revolver collection. Yeah, I outbid her, and I was like, you know what? Just send it to Paulina. It could be my little birthday gift to her because her birthday was around that time of this year.
Yeah.
So Paulina has a revolver. Because, Paulina and me are pretty close. So it's like, yeah. And Patrick's like, okay, I'll send it to her. Because he had her address on file on one of his Rolodex things. He has everybody's address.
Oh, yeah. Mazzy sent me some stuff, too. Because he knew I wanted All Things Must Pass. So he sent me from his friend's collection there. Forget his name. The Coleman collection, that's it. He sent me that. He sent me Venus and Mars. He even sent me the White Album with the Isher demos.
Yeah, Mazzy sent me some stuff from his friend's collection. She sent me Steve Winwood. She sent me Chuck Berry, The Who. I have the stuff that from the Coleman collection.
Can I reach over and grab my White Album from the shelf here without falling off my chair? Maybe I should stand up. I don't have an embarrassing moment on my channel here live trying to grab a freaking record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coleman was such a cool dude. From what I read in the back of the card when Mazzy sent me those albums. Because it had Coleman's face. And then in the back it said, this is an album from the Coleman collection.
Thought that was Lisa, what did that Barry Wallace Gumboots asking?
It's a greatest hits. It's a greatest hits of Chuck Berry. I think it might be a white label promo because he sent me also the Beach Boys.
Ooh.
Beach Boys Friends. I have like a section in my record shelf just for Coleman's records because I wanted to have its own shelf because I wanted to honor his friend.
And give make me big, please.
All right.
That's what she said.
Now look. Now this is part of the Coleman collection, but look, it's still brand freaking new. It looks like it was only played once. Look at how pristine it looks.
Nice.
Wow, it's really good shape.
And then you got all the records and stuff inside, but I'm not going to take everything out because it's a pain in the butt to get back in. But
that's nice.
And it's on 180 gram vinyl. So you got like 4 records in here because you got the Isher demos and you got the actual album itself.
Have you pre-ordered the Revolver, James?
No, I haven't. I can't afford it. I really want it so bad. I want the Super Deluxe with the 5 CDs and stuff, but I can't afford it.
Yeah, well, just get the 2 CD. The 2 CD is cheaper. You don't always have to get the most expensive grand thing.
No, but I want the box.
Afford.
I want the box set. Maybe my sister will get me the box set.
I know, but that's
the one I really want. It's like they say, go big or go home.
I know, but when I buy like the Beatles anniversary things, I usually just buy the 2 CD set. That suffices me good enough. I don't need. I'm not even a big Beatles fan, so for me, it's
a big
perfect.
Beatles fan like me, hence the shirt.
Yeah, would have never guessed.
You would know.
I no, I completely understand your need for the box set
because
because you're a big Beatles fan, and yeah,
but I know someone who's going to splurge on all different versions, and that is Beatles Final 85 Marv. Marv is going to get everything under the sun that there is. You know him.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. There's people out there that really, really, they really need to have everything. I'm kind of the collector that I have Abbey Road, the 50th anniversary on 2 CD, so I'm good with that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if that's all you need, that's all you need. I mean, I've
Well,
got a
yeah. I mean, they have like a 3 CD for the Revolver. I'll probably look into that. And they also have the vinyl release, but I don't need the big grand box that they come in.
Well, if they played it on the Beatles channel on Sirius XM. They played a different version of "And Your Bird Can Sing." It sounds like a bird song with the way the guitar sounded. It almost sounds like da da da, like turn turn turn. It's kind of got that kind of vibe to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like the different take for "Tomorrow Never Knows" with that different drum beat than what we hear on the album. I like the one on the album, but I like the other take even better for some reason.
Yeah.
Drum beat sounds really good. See, I used to sing in my church choir, so we used to sing in 4-part harmony. So I can't read music, but I can hear things. So I can think in my head, okay, I want to listen to Ringo's drumming. I want to listen to the bass. I can block everything out and just concentrate on one thing, because being in the choir taught me that. Because when you sing in 4-part harmony, you can block everything out and just do your part. So when I listen to music, I kind of split things up and hear different things that I want to hear. You don't necessarily have to be smart to read music, but to understand it and hear things.
That's different, yeah.
That's a good thing too. I mean, I'm smart in that way.
Yeah.
But I can hear things that I want to hear. And on that version of Meet the Beatles that I have, I just got one of those little record players there with just the suitcase kind of thing.
Yeah.
And when I listen to this one with headphones, I always listen to my records with headphones. I heard harmonies on this album that I didn't hear before. You hear things differently when it's done right, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, I've never heard that harmony before. Because when you really listen to it, like really deeply listen, some people just listen to it for the song and they sing along, but they don't really listen to hear every little detail. I like to listen to a song deeply and hear every little detail in the song, because you want to know how they put it all together.
Totally.
You can definitely
That's the
do
way
that
you
with
have to
headphones.
listen to music.
Yeah.
Because it makes you truly appreciate it. Scott Dog, how you doing? Sir James, when was the last time you went to a record store? What did you get? The last time was in April of 2019. I went to my record store, Sunrise Records, and I got the Beatles Sgt. Pepper 50th anniversary album, which I'll show you right here.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, my book fell out. My booklet fell out of my Star Trek thing. I'll show it to you. Here we go. Make me big, please. Here we go. This is the 50th anniversary. I'm not going to take all the stuff out because it's hard to get it back in. And here's the back. I love what it says down here. This is a stereo recording. A splendid time is guaranteed for all. There's the lads looking good in their Sgt. Pepper outfits. And you notice there's only, on the front, there's only three 3 guitar strings on the flowers because that's supposed to represent that Paul is dead. And as you can see, when he's backwards on there, that means Paul is dead.
Yeah, he
And
died in
I
1968.
I also have this one as well. Where is it?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is.
Paul is definitely dead. His twin brother has been doing all of his performances as of lately.
I also have the picture disc one of it for the 50th anniversary that my friend gave me. And the other side is the bass drum because I'm not going to take it out because it's hard to get it back in.
Yeah.
So I got both versions of that. So I'm happy.
That's good.
Mm.
Let's see what the comments are saying.
All right, make me small. You're welcome, Scott Dog.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting I can make myself small too.
It's all right.
You keep forgetting. That's
I'm
okay.
charging my own stream and I keep forgetting I can do that.
Oh yeah, you know what's so funny? The other day I was at Target and I was going to buy Taylor Swift's Midnight on CD. I'm sitting there for 10 minutes. I'm like, why is my money not going in? And I realized I forgot to press cash at the self checkout. And I sat there for 10 minutes like an idiot trying to figure it out.
Ooh.
My
Nice.
my nephew painted that. In
Oh,
wow.
So,
Nice.
so yeah.
Wow. I like that.
So he did a good job. He painted some other people and stuff too, but
You really captured Paul good.
yeah, he did. He did a very good job with
The
that.
others look pretty cool too, but Paul kind of stands out in this.
Paul looks the best, yeah. Yeah, Paul came out the best.
I'm not saying he did a bad job on the others, but wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of detail.
Yeah. So I close that. All right.
What a smart guy. Uh-oh. We lost Dave.
Okay.
He'll be back. He knows what to do. Well, he's got the power to bring himself back up.
He can resurrect himself from the dead.
Bring yourself up, Dave. There you go. I was like,
went to close the window and I closed.
Oh, that happens when you're on your phone.
Like, where's my wingman?
Yeah.
It happens when you're on the phone. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Yeah.
So what you got scheduled today, James?
I think there might be a premiere for this woman and her husband. They're both musicians with Bob, so we both support this couple. Maybe at 4:00 my time, and I think at 5:00 Doc Dawkins might be going live. So I always join his panel. We hang out there with Jorgen and all the boys: Robert P., Robert S., Tim Allen. Do you know those guys?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes Joe Mail drops in.
Yeah, I watch Doc Dawkins' stream sometimes. Not like a weekly viewer.
And I know if I'm not on there, they're like, "Where's James? We want James here."
I know when you become like a regular on someone's panel, if you're gone for like a week or two, people start to wonder, oh, where's James? You know?
Oh yeah.
So like, you said everybody likes having me around for some reason.
You're a good guy. People like you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody dislikes you.
Yeah, like having you around. So.
Yeah.
So what time is it where you're at there? About 4:30?
It's 3:30.
3:30. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to the time change. It's like 11:30 here, so.
Well, we've been going 2 hours and 27 minutes, and even if we got 3 people on panel, you know what? I'm still having fun.
Even if you have one person on panel, you can still do it.
You can still have fun. So
even if it's just you and me doing this, I feel more comfortable.
I've done a stream where it's just me on panel. It's okay. You don't always have to have someone on. You can still do a stream. You can still carry a stream solo.
Oh yeah, I've done it before, but I just like having a person with me because then I feel more relaxed. If I struggle, then I have someone else to help me keep the thing going.
Yeah, usually, you know what I do if I'm struggling or my stream is struggling? I look in the comments and people will leave some nice comments for me to. So I don't worry too much.
Well, I know. I'm supported here, and everybody says you got this, James. You can keep going. Don't
Yeah.
give up.
Don't give
Not a
up.
lot of people do that. But
No.
yeah. So anything new on the R front? I'm not going to say the full name. You know who I'm referring to, Lisa.
I don't watch anymore. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, the last thing I heard from George Nanos, he told me that she and S are moving into a mobile home or something.
Yeah, the downsizing. I heard. When you downsize, you clearly have to, I think, take into consideration your collection. Because once you move to a smaller place, you can't have everything in there.
Unless she puts it in storage.
Well, yeah, but then you have to pay each month for the storage unit.
Yeah.
You have to pay a certain amount of money each month. It just makes no sense. If you can't have your things in your house, it makes no sense to have it in a storage unit. You might as well just sell the collection.
Yeah. That's for you, Danny. I mean, Lisa. From Danny.
My channel is Groovy Lisa. Just look it up on YouTube. Groovy Lisa. Easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
I do. My channel is all over the place with what I post music wise. You will see some stuff on there that you won't see on other YouTube channels.
Wow.
Yeah. Just I'll say I'm a unique VC channel because of the stuff I show. Like there's one haul I did last month. It was what did I show? I showed some K-pop records. So yeah. So yeah, you truly don't know what you're gonna get on my channel. I like doing it like that.
Is your phone going? Is your phone wonky?
My phone is always wonky.
Yeah, because you're kind of fading out.
Weird.
There you go. There's the link.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
There's the link.
I'm on my phone, so I can't post it.
Who are you referring to, Walrus? Do you have any polka? I know JJ liked this polka when he was.
Oh, I think he's probably mentioning me. I don't have any polka. I mean, I have a lot of stuff in my collection. No polka.
I think I might have a polka album in here. Let's see.
I mean, I'm open to listening to polka. I just, when it comes to my collection, I like to have variety. Because people can look through my collection and be like, oh, you got this, you got that.
Here, I'm going to make myself big, and I will show you. Almost remove myself from the stream. That's not good.
So,
25 polka hits on KTEL.
oh, JJ would be proud of you.
25 of the greatest polka tunes ever. Yeah, there you go. I'll just put that there because I finished the stream after. I'm going to put all these records back, but I don't want to play around doing that in my chair because I don't want to fall.
I should probably change my name. My name says Lisa likes old music. Put my name on here for.
I even have an album of the Smurfs. I know I can't dance polka, but my mom can, Paul.
There you go.
Christopher, hello.
Let me change my name back to my channel name.
I like polka candy. Ah.
Yeah. My channel name is back now. I don't know.
Think it was 2 days ago, Christopher, I was talking with Jorgen on Instagram because we chat every day. We like to have our little chit chats, and we're talking about what we would dress up for Halloween. I think he said he would go as a wrestler, but I forget which one. And I said I would go as Frank Sinatra, and I would sing, "Fly me to the moon, give me lots of candy bars, and if you don't, I will cut you up with scars."
Yeah, I don't dress. I don't dress up for Halloween anymore. But one year I dressed up as a costume that's quite controversial. Yeah.
I asked him, "What do you think Doc would dress up like?" And he said, that's an easy one. He dressed up like Bugs Bunny so he can say, "What's up, Doc?"
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. One year I had the bright idea. I dressed up as Cy from Duck Dynasty. I don't know if you ever seen that show.
Chat. That show's hilarious.
Yeah. So I had the beard. I had the vest. I said Cy for president. That's before I knew they were, I don't know, crazy, super crazy right wing people. But I still, I dressed up as Cy. I love Cy. Cy's my favorite Duck Dynasty character because Cy would always bring a gallon of tea into every one of their things that they did.
Here's a question for you, Dave.
Yeah, I like some Alex Cooper. I don't. Yeah, I've got a couple.
Yeah,
of
you could Walrus.
Yeah.
Do you have the Schools Out album with the edible panties?
No.
I know AGK has that album.
Yeah. What do I have? I forget what I have. It's been so long since I've come across it. It's some of his more recent stuff. Some stuff like the late 80s or early 90s. So, but Alice has been around for years. He's still touring and stuff, and I really like a lot of the outreach stuff he does in his community and stuff. He helps out the homeless people at the food kitchens, and he's always doing stuff, and he's doing his golfing for charity and all the other stuff he does.
Oh, that's always a fun thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this till about 4:00. We're at 2 hours and 35. We'll stretch it out to 3.
All right.
We're having fun. I haven't been feeling myself lately, so this is kind of perking me up. So we'll have a little fun. Another.
It's all okay.
We'll have fun.
We all have those moments where we don't feel like ourselves. And we got to remind ourselves that we have people that love us.
Oh, yeah. I know you guys love me, and I love you guys, too.
Of course.
Dave, can you get your wife in here? It would be nice to have Jen here. I want to see Jen.
She's pretty shy about going on camera.
Oh, she doesn't have to come on camera. I mean, she can be in the peanut gallery with us.
Yeah, let me see if what she's doing. She might have fallen back asleep because we stayed up pretty late again last night.
Yeah?
We were up to about 4 this morning. So hold on.
Yeah, it'd be fun if she came and joined us.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among
the stars. Let me see what life is like on Jupiter and Mars.
In other words, hold my hand.
In other words, baby, kiss me. Yeah, I love that song.
I love Frank. I got a bunch of Frank in my record collection.
Oh, they're paper, not edible. And Scott Dog, what would you dress up like for Halloween if you could? Or if you wanted to, or if you have? Let me know in the comments below.
I haven't dressed up in years.
Excuse me.
I haven't dressed up in years for Halloween.
Oh, no?
No.
Well, I'm going out with the neighbors for Halloween.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well, you going to go trick-or-treat?
Their little kids out for trick-or-treat.
So you're going to go trick-or-treat for candy?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be
good. Alone between dance practice. Have a great Sunday, y'all. Oh, thank you, Danny.
Hello,
hey, Jorge.
Yeah, she looks like she went back to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, she's been kind of fighting a little bit of a cold lately, so.
Welcome to.
I can't.
It's
I
cold
can't get
season.
this message off. Hide.
Mm.
Hide. Won't
Oh,
go. There we go.
All right.
There's Danny saying hi to you, Dave.
Hello, Danny. It's good to see you.
It's always nice, Danny, bestie, when you come in to see us.
She's a busy lady, taking care of the cats and all the other stuff she does. And
I know
her
she's
streams.
got a dance class. She does it all. I don't know how she does it. And here's a little shameless plug for her. She'll be live on Paulcast on Thursday night, which will be 11 o'clock my time on the 27th, and they're going to have a birthday bash for Danny. And you.
Oh. Hello, Jorge.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
It started acting. It sounded kind of weird on my end, and then it just went away. There he is.
Glitch.
There we go.
I don't know what happened.
Sometimes if you click on something and your mouse isn't in the right spot, or sometimes I'll go to click on something and the mouse will drift, it'll close the window.
Yeah.
So hello, George.
Okay, now everything's working fine. I think it was just a little glitch and it popped me out.
Yeah. You started pinging just a little bit, and then just for like a second, then you.
I'm like, oh shit! I don't want to start the whole stream again.
No. Since
that scared the crap out of me.
Even if you're by yourself, if you haven't stopped the stream, you can just go right back through StreamYards and go on. I shouldn't say it, but I do it quite often on my own streams. I'll share something, I go to close the window, and then I end up kicking myself off, and everybody's like, "What happened? Is it over?" So I come back. So yeah.
Oh, the Wolfman Scott, that's cool.
There you go.
Yeah, Jorge, that's the first time this ever happened to me. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it happens.
Do you remember that song by the Guess Who? Clap for the Wolfman.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any of their albums, the Guess Who?
I have a couple of their songs on a compilation, but I don't have any of their albums.
I like their song These Eyes.
Mm-hmm. It's a good song. Usually when people think about them, they usually think of American Woman or some of the other songs.
Because I can't do this because I'm the host. Can you check out what the Instagram thing Christopher has?
Yeah, I'll go and take a look at that and see what he's. Oh.
Yeah.
I've just seen them about 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Good to hear they're still doing. Okay. Let me go to the other side here and grab the link. Okay. Let me go over here. Go up here.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah.
So there we go. Let's come over here. So he's got in here. He's got a lot of psych stuff. I think that's pretty much the stuff he likes.
Yeah, I'm not really into that.
So,
oh yeah, Jorgen knows how much Christopher likes his psych rock or whatever it's called.
Yep.
So.
He's always asking, "Do you have psych to sell?" And I'm like, "No."
Yep, that's Christopher for you. Oh, we love him.
We love him, but no, I don't have psych to sell. I collect popular music. That's
Dave. Did you know that Christopher used to be in a band?
That's what I heard. Yeah,
I've seen some of his videos, and Christopher's band is pretty awesome.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh, gosh.
I don't even think I know half these bands that he's got here.
He's got a lot of stuff. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Do you know any of them, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh wait, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I've heard of
I know King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Oh yeah, I know them. Which album is it? Oh yeah. The Wizard. Oh, a lot of shit.
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Yeah,
Strawberry
no.
Alarm Clock.
Oh, I
is
know
a-
Strawberry Alarm Clock.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
I know that.
Yeah.
that original
Candles and
pressing of that
peppermints.
album.
Da, 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 da.
Let's see. I know Strawberry Alarm Clock.
Hey,
My
Dusty.
OG copy. You like my OG copy of? Have you ever looked into buying a Strawberry Alarm Clock?
No.
Because I remember I found an OG copy like about 3 or 4 years ago.
Hey,
And
look
that's
who's here. Dusty's in the house.
hello, Dusty. Welcome to our discombobulated stream today. I'm calling it discombobulated because I feel like, and morning to everybody else. I think it's probably night where Christoph is. A good night to you, Christoph. Looks like Vinyl Richie. Sorry, you look like
Don't
Vinyl
work too
Richie.
hard, Paulina. We all love you.
Bye, Paulina. But no, I knew the King Gizzard, so I was like, yeah. I stopped supporting that band.
Hold
Not
on, guys.
because
I'm
I
going to
don't
grab
love
one more beer. Just a second. Be
All
right
right.
back.
All right, we'll see.
I didn't stop supporting King Gizzard because I don't love them. It's just that band does so many fucking albums in a year. It's just hard to keep up.
Yeah.
5 albums a year from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
5 a
I'm
year.
like,
That's a lot.
yeah, like the last album I bought from them was Gumbot Suit, and I kind of stopped after Gumbot Suit. My sister's like, I'll get you their newest album. Like, fuck, you have a new album out already. Yeah, I saw them. I met them, and the stupidest thing happened. I asked them. I said to them, "Why you put so many albums out a year?" And like my bank account says no. And Stu looks at me and he's like, "You saw us in concert, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was in the mosh pit."
All right, I'm back. How old is Neil Young now?
70 something.
All right, let's find out. I'll look it up.
He looks pretty thin now.
He is 76.
Wow.
Well, I was right. He was in his 70s.
Yeah.
So I was totally right about that.
Oh, yeah. You're right on the ball, Lisa.
No, I said he was in his 70s. I didn't know his exact age.
I forgot he was married to Daryl Hannah at one time.
Is he still married to her?
No, he's married to another woman now, but he was only married to her for a short
old
time.
now. Yes, he is. That's
He's
right.
married
Oh,
to
no,
her.
he is. I'm sorry, he is. He married her in 2018, yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
I was thinking, I was like, is Neil Young a playboy? I mean, a player.
I don't know. He was married to his wife before that, Peggy Young, from 78 to 2014. So he's married to her.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And he has that school called the Bridge School because his son is disabled. Yeah. Let me see what the comments are saying. Yeah, well, the 60s released 2 albums per year.
Yeah.
But King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard was like, hold my beer. We'll do 5 a year.
They're old now, yeah.
Hold my beer. We're going to do 5 a year. It's boring in Perth, Australia. So let us do 5 a year.
So I guess Neil's first wife was a musician, singer, and she died of cancer. And it looks like his second wife died in 2019. Doesn't say what she died of.
Wait, second wife? Daryl Hannah?
Yeah. No, Daryl Hannah is actually his third wife.
I'm
And
so
the one he was married to the longest she was a Canadian folk musician.
confused.
There
Maybe
you
that's
go,
someone else
Dave.
that died of
There's
cancer.
Christopher's band. He put the link in there in the peanut gallery.
Oh, there we go. Okay, let me grab it.
I've heard his band it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I got a copyright claim for playing it once. See, Christopher, that's why I have to be very careful what I play in here because that's why I
All
don't want to
right.
get claims or strikes or anything.
Let's see here.
If I listen to it on my own time, that's a different story.
So, okay, did you want me to share it or not share it or?
No, I don't want to take a risk.
Okay. But if you guys want to check it out, that's where it is.
Yeah, but I've heard his band before, and they're really good, Dave. And what are you playing there, Christopher? You played guitar or bass, or what is it you played? Let us know in the comments below.
M33 RPM.
Excuse me. Now I got incense and peppermint stuck in my head.
Well, I need to pull out that record. It's somewhere in my collection. I need to pull out that record and
sorry.
play it.
You didn't get a claim on our music. You got a claim on another song you played during that show. Oh, okay. I thought I did, but I just don't risk things anymore. I just want to make sure I'm clean. I want to keep my thing just the way it is. I mean, I'll show you a clip here and there, but I'm not going to take a risk with things.
Yeah, exactly.
I play guitar and I'm the sexy beast. Ooh, Christopher.
Yeah, you're turning James on. Well, early in the morning, turn James on.
Yeah, YouTube
and
will
did you
get you
know
a
that
lot
Christopher and Jorgen met at a record convention?
Well, that's cool. It's cool
if you
when
watch
you meet.
Jorgen's video, you'll see that Christopher and Jorgen met.
That's cool when you meet your VC heroes.
And Christopher was selling some records at the auction or whatever it was, record auction or whatever it was called.
Oh,
and
my
it was
God.
probably a lot of psych rock, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, you'll be surprised. Psych in general can get pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that the 60s and the early 70s psych rock is very expensive to buy, especially OG pressings of psych music. So
what about
psych's very pricey.
What about krautrock?
I don't know. I don't know much about krautrock.
What about you, Dave? Do you know anything about krautrock?
Not very much.
I heard a little bit about it, but I don't know much about it.
My genres of music that I like to listen to is, in terms of rock, is soft rock, hard rock. I love progressive rock. And I love psych.
Can you tell us a bit about krautrock, what it's all about? Because we're amateurs. We don't know much about it. And we like to learn. Well, one genre I got into because of Elliot Cruz. I got into bluegrass.
Oh, yeah, I love bluegrass, Americana music, country
when you
kind of
listen
folk.
to it kind of sounds country-ish. I don't know what makes it bluegrass.
Well, bluegrass is technically kind of country rock, if you think about it, and it's thing it is.
Whoa,
I like bluegrass.
$400, Christopher. Whoa.
Wow.
Jeez.
Well,
the record's not 400.
Well, no, because psych is a very expensive genre to collect, especially 60s and 70s psych, because a lot of times psych records were made in limited pressings. So it was like very hard for people to find psych. So a lot of psych is super expensive.
Oh, cool. Hold on, I'll be right back. My mom just banged on the floor for me to come up. I'll be right back. Just a second.
Very cool. Ed King, guitar player of the Strawberry Alarm Clock, also played with Leonard Skinner and co-wrote Sweet Home Alabama.
Cool.
I recognize the name, but I wasn't sure because Ed and King are very common names. So
yeah.
Okay. Kraut was protest German musicians who did German Schlager. Is that how you pronounce it? Hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. And popular music. Schlager?
I don't know. Schlager.
Oh, it's basically Prague electronic music. So when I googled it while you guys were talking, it looked like Kraftwerk was one of the bands. Can was another one.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
craft.
So
I do
you
have
have
Kraft.
krautrock. You've got krautrock there. There you go.
I do. I have a man machine. I didn't even know that. I just considered them electronic.
Oh, Ashra, I guess is too. Ashra Tempel.
Yeah, you know, I they're very experimental in what they did.
Mhm.
So I didn't pay a lot for that craft work. I paid $3. Yeah, a $3 bargain.
Yeah, sometimes you find stuff pretty inexpensive. Sometimes you find stuff pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ugh.
makes sense. Psych for $300. Okay, he's saying records is in plural, so maybe he got more than one record, unless they're selling each one for $300.
Well, no, some site can go up to that much for one record.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
The site can get pretty pricey.
I'm back. I also bought records from Matt Sands Psych for $300.
Mhm.
Holy crap. Okay, I got to read this because I missed this while I was upstairs. Kraut was a protest German musicians did against German Schlager. I hope I pronounced that right. And popular music. It's basically prog electronic music from the 60s and 70s. And I don't think that's up Jorgen's alley. I know Jorgen loves his jazz.
Jorgen probably listens to some.
He probably does.
Well, you should see Christopher and Jorgen bicker back and forth. It's hilarious.
So, I wonder if Christopher's ever heard of this band here. They're not really psych.
Oh, let me make you big.
This is kind of a newer release. It's a band called The Rope. Found out about these through the record store I go to all the time, Dr. Strange. It's a mix of Bauhaus, and the vocals sound a lot like the Psychedelic Furs. It's really good.
It's a nice album cover.
Yeah. It's like she's underwater.
Oh, wow.
So
can I see the vinyl?
Yeah, just standard black vinyl. Even the label's black.
Ah.
Oh.
Wow. What label is that?
It's an independent label.
So they're like a new group, right? How long would you say they've been a band for?
Probably been around for about 8 years, I think.
Oh, okay.
wow.
This came out in 2000.
So fairly new.
This came out in 2019, I want to say.
Ah. Oh, Christopher hasn't heard of them.
Okay.
And Walrus says Ed King deserves way more credit than what he actually gets.
Yep, I agree with that.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Okay. I was about to make you smile and you beat me to it.
Oh.
So. Yeah, there's, once you get to know, some people at a record store, and I'm sure Lisa can attest to it, go, I'm looking for something new, and they go, what do you like? Well, I kind of like this, I'm kind of into this, and this, they go,
oh, totally.
Start making recommendations, and it's like,
oh, totally.
Yeah, you find a record store and everybody knows what's really good is there's so many people that work there that listen to different stuff. They go, oh, they'll say, hey, talk to so and so, they know what you're looking for. So
yeah. I don't go to my local record store anymore because they don't have much of a mix of new and old. I like a record store that has both of those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's one. Dave, you can read that.
I like a band out of Italy called Names, and it's pronounced Monoskin. They rock. I've heard of them before. Actually,
I like Monoskin.
I've never heard of them before.
Euro version. They won that.
Oh.
You would like them. They do a very good cover of Begging.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But, yeah. they're very big now, and I like what I heard. Oh shit! Sorry.
This was an interesting album I picked up at the same place, Doctor Strange. I got this for
Ooh.
$2. This is Richard Wright. It's called Wet Dream. This is the keyboard player from Pink Floyd.
Oh wow.
So he put out a solo album. I didn't know it existed. I'm digging through this stuff, and I go, "Is this the Rick Wright I'm thinking of?" And they go, "Yep, that's it. That's the one." And you can see that's him right there.
Here, let me make it big so we can see that better. I'm having that same problem again.
All right, let me do it, and I'll do it on this end then.
After my stream, I might have to reboot.
Okay. Oh, because we're on the other one there. Oh, okay. Oh, no.
So.
Oh, damn. What the hell? What the hell? Okay.
Not sure what happened there.
Maybe StreamYard's having issues.
Yeah, because did you get the same message? Because it just popped up. It says we're having issues.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's I know it's StreamYard. And we lost Lisa.
All right, let me. You can put the link back out there for her if you want.
All right, if she'll.
It's up to you. You know.
Oh yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
I mean, we have to share the duties here because there might be people I want to bring up myself.
Okay.
At times. But we'll share the thing. It helps me if I forget if someone wants to come up here. I'm glad you're here to help me with that.
There we go.
Lisa said, "What the hell?" And she disappeared after you two guys. Oh no, Zeb. Yeah, I think it's I think StreamYard's having issues today.
Yeah.
I'll go a couple of minutes longer and then I'm gonna shut her down because I have to reboot the system.
Okay.
See what the hell's going on. So I want to thank everybody for being here today. I want to thank my my panel, my wingman Dave, aka I am Hot Prog, and I want to thank Lisa for being on with us, and my beautiful peanut gallery, Miss Yu, Chad, Abby, Danny, Zeb, Scott Dog, Christopher, and everybody else that was here before. And we will see you on the next one. As I say on my channel, Beatles forever. Bye for now. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.